let's hit that upvote button. I'm back from Boston, baby. The mystery of a Rolex Alpine Daytona. What could it be? Well, it got auctioned off for a ton of money. And we're going to check out what else was auctioned off. How's the market doing? Floating face down in the backyard pool, of course. But we're gonna look. We're gonna look and see what's the good, what's the bad, what's the nonsense, guys. Welcome back to the show. Took a day off yesterday. I went to Boston, hung out with Humble Pine and another gentleman in an undisclosed bar. It was a tiki bar. Okay. And we had some stuff, we had some food, we talked some watches, we checked out some watch boutiques. I got a chance to see a few pieces. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to stop by the European watch company. We kind of ran out of time. I don't know. I'm exhausted. The bus tour has completely killed me. So I'm just gonna be chilling here, guys. It's gonna be a very relaxed, chill stream. Link is in the chat if anybody wants to hop on the stream. Talks about some cool pieces. Feel free to join. Otherwise, we're gonna go into the mystery. Whoa. Hold on a second, Timmy. The mystery. The mystery of the Alpine Cross Rolex Daytona. It's a pretty crazy video by Sotheby's. It's no big deal for a watch, but I did find it a little bit fascinating. Okay, so let's watch this thing together. I'm gonna try to pause from time to time. I don't want to have to cut out this.
This watch, the missing piece of a puzzle for what's remained for a long time. Relatively a mystery.
A mystery. Alpine mystery.
I want to talk about one of the highlights of our upcoming sale, Rolex 6265 from 1972. We're calling ours the Alpine Cross. When I went to visit the client, I was slightly shocked because I didn't expect it. I knew that I was going to go and see a special watch, but I didn't quite realize how special.
I don't think it's that special, to be honest. They're making it out to be like it's the end of the world, but hey, it's okay. It's cool. I like the print on the back.
I explained to her that what the watch was, what kind of time period it came from, and she said, "Oh, that's very interesting. And what about this?" And she turned the watch over, and there was the Alpine Cross.
The Alpine Cross. Check it out, guys. It's like a stamp on the back of the case, very much like the conjar of the olden days, but conjar you usually find it on the dial, but this is on the case back. Very unique, and it's being a Daytona watch, or is it pre-Daytona?
The logo of the Swiss Alpine Research Foundation.
Oh, and there's some images from certain Alpine expeditions where a similar cross could be found, but then again, I mean, like, how do we know this is not, the
foundation that supplied the Everest expeditions for both Switzerland and England in the early 1950s.
Pretty cool.
It was only in 2021 that an article came out that discovered exactly what the logo to the case back was from. Before that, the watches were simply known as mystery cross watches. One of the most interesting images is Tenzing Norgay and Sir Edmund Hillary sat next to one another, and to either side of them are the supply sacks, and on the supply sacks is the same logo as the one on the case back.
I wish they showed that image of those two individuals. Shout out to Floodland99. Let's say hello to our viewers. Floodland99, it bespeaks of secret societies and clandestine activities. I don't know about that, but it is a very unique stamp that had to have been made to apply it onto this case back. I'm fascinated that Rolex doesn't have any kind of archival material, or maybe they just don't want to share it. Like, why would they? APIZ says, couldn't anyone engrave on the back? Right. That's the funny part, is that how do we know that this Alpine cross was stamped there, like, what, 50, 60 years ago, and not recently? Because somebody saw the image on that expedition, Alpine expedition, and they just copied it and reverse stamped it. Be like, all right, look, there's a mystery watch. Try to find out where this thing came from. Davey, shout out to Davey. Hi, Tim. Hi, folks. Hope we're all well. Upvoted. Thank you so much. Shout out to JMB. Glad you enjoyed that intro music. Shout out to the Watch Apprentice. Glad to see you in the chat as always. Mr. Zero says Tim G. Oh, hey, and there's Tim G too. Won't make the show today. Out for dinner at Lost Kitchen, top 5 restaurants in the world in Maine. Tim, no problem. I appreciate you, joining me on the streams already so very often. And it's unfortunate. I tried to meet up with Tim G while I was in Boston there yesterday and today, but unfortunately the schedules didn't align. So it is what it is. Let's keep going here with this.
The Swiss Alpine Research Foundation was founded in 1939. One of the founding members in the late 1930s was Ernst Voits, who we believe this watch belonged to initially. He then died in 1988, and it went to his brother Walter. We're kind of in a unique position with the support of the family. They've been incredibly generous and incredibly useful, provided us with as much information as they possibly can. For the first time, the information that we have and the information that we're able to distribute isn't speculation, which it has always been formerly. It's one of the rarest examples of an already rare watch. This will be the 4th discovered. It's very unlikely that a collector will get another chance to own a piece of history that's so closely linked with the story that's unraveling around these watches.
Interesting. So there's 4 already of these Alpine watches. I wonder what was this evidence that they were able to get from the family to support that this watch actually was part of some type of an expedition. I wonder if they tell the winner of the auction or something like that. But anyways, the watch went on the auction and it sold. Actually sold for quite steep price. You guys can try to guess in the chat, how much do you think that the Alpine Research... Now, this is a pre-Daytona, right? There's no Daytona stamping on it, so it's just an Oyster Cosmograph, but with the screw-down pushers, which is kind of weird. I'm not 100% sure on this reference. This is maybe it was specifically modified just for the support of this expedition. But hey, the auction happened 2 days ago. We've got the results. The results are very interesting, and I think they speak a lot to the state of the watch market. That's why I think it's worth going through and seeing where did the eggs fall. How much are these watches worth? And where do we think the market continues from here? Some people said that, they think the market has already bottomed out. Some people said the market has bottomed out last year. Some people say that it finally now is actually the time that it stabilized. I have kind of no idea. I think it's still got so much room to fall, because if I remember seeing Aquanaut 5167 for 19,000 when I started collecting, and those are still like around 50,000. Maybe it's now fallen down to mid 40s, but still, I think there's plenty of room. And let's see what's going on. Shout out to Naj says, Tim, you're looking primo tonight. I don't know about primo, but I'm tired. I'm really tired today. The bus ride beat the heck out of me. Oh my god. It was the ride back. I don't know. It was really bad. There was very little oxygen in the bus. And then I took the wrong train. No! Oh, man. And I was already feeling really bad. And I took the wrong train. So it's like the long one. Usually I take the Q or B train. If you're a New York City local, if you don't know New York City, if you ever come to New York City, I'll help you navigate. But anyways, I take the Q or B train, and I took D by accident. So it's like 50 minutes away walking from me. So I had to walk home with the heavy backpack, and it's just exhausted today. So bear with me. I might even open this bottle of wine if we get a super chat. Check it out. It's a Tensley. It's a Shira wine. Was a gift from a viewer and a fan of the show. Maybe I'll tell you guys who he was a little bit later. He's got some watches there that he brought yesterday. Actually, well, I'll show them later. Shout out to Grandmaster Chime. Take the midnight train going anywhere. Yeah, except this train was packed. It was like sardines. So I came off the bus feeling nauseous, and then I had to take this train, and because it was the wrong one, it was like the D train is brutal. It's always packed, and it was like sardines. And then at the end, the cherry on top. I can't even say on the live stream what happened, but it was gross. I had to escape. I had to run off. I had to get off the train, and just walk home. But hey, we're here now. We're doing fantastic. We're looking at beautiful watches, guys. Wristwatch check. Let me know what you're wearing in the chat. I'm wearing the Daytona still. I've been on a bit of a Daytona binge. Been wearing this thing like there's no tomorrow, and scratching the living shit out of it. Seriously, the Daytona. I'm banging the Daytona worse than the roommate. What in the F is going on? Look at this, guys. The Daytona is taking heavy beating, but it's still hanging in there. The bezel has not cracked yet. Speaking of people who haven't cracked yet, Private Gentleman, welcome to the show.
Sure, I haven't cracked, and good evening to everybody. Good evening.
No, you haven't. It's very hard to crack a Private Gentleman. He's a legend. Welcome to the show, sir. I'm talking today about this whole Alpine Daytona auction. I wanted to take a look at the auction results. I think this is significant. It'll tell us everything we need to know about the current state of the watch market. What's going on with your audio? Let's see there.
Yeah. Can you, my audio, it should be okay.
Yeah, it's kind of jumpy. I don't know. It's cutting in and out for some reason. Are you playing with the microphone? Okay. Is the cat playing with the microphone?
No. I'll move into another. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll move into another room in a minute.
Okay.
And use a different machine.
Sure.
You used the word Masonic. In some of the symbology, which interested me.
Yeah. There is a little bit of Masonic symbology. Now, what do you know about Masons?
Yeah.
Hello.
I have. Yeah, I have. Sorry.
Yeah, you know something about the symbology. Do you know anything what this means?
Well, that's a Swiss cross with the golden lanyards around them of some type. So that's probably linked to a Masonic lodge in Switzerland of some form. I would
Oh,
say. Yeah, I
interesting.
mean, I I can't confirm or deny any links with
Okay.
Masonry, but I know a lot about Freemasonry. Yep.
I
So
remember visiting some city. Now I can't remember. Maybe it was in Venice, but there was some kind of a Masonic temple. It still exists somewhere, like the old school original one. Do you know where?
they're
Is that
everywhere,
Italy? Oh, they're everywhere.
yeah,
Okay.
everywhere, all over the world. You know, and they adopt certain techniques and esoteric study for example, they use a lot of ley lines in their building structures.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever they are, you draw ley lines to degrees and angles, and they compute to other buildings all over America, for example.
Well, I think entire Washington D.C. was kind of designed by,
Yeah, yeah,
inspired by a lot
definitely.
of this Freemason stuff. But is it?
Yeah,
And now when I was in Washington last time for that one day, there was some people, there was some protesters speaking very ill of the Freemasons. What's up with
well,
that?
well, that's commonplace within people that have an agenda. And am I still breaking up?
No, no, you're better now.
Yeah, that's commonplace with groups that have an agenda that think there's a conspiracy theory, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
But you do get the vast majority of Freemasonry people that are looking for compassion, succor, brotherhood, togetherness.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a bond, of loyalty, the code of conduct between each other. You do get, it's very, very small, but you do get a small percentage that go onto the square, as they call it,
Mm-hmm.
for their own means and goals, and it can get smutty and riddled in
Mm.
issues. And I
Mm.
think this is what these people are protesting against. But you have to remember it goes way back to the Knights Templar and the Crusades,
Yes. Really?
and yeah, so way back, and even before Hiram Abiff, who is one of the mythological founders of the craft, as they call it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're saying that this is the mystery of the Alpine Cross, is obviously what they call the Order of the Alpine Cross Lodge in
Mm-hmm.
Switzerland somewhere. So this is their logo, their identity, and obviously
Very.
some of the most powerfulest lodges in the world are in Switzerland.
I
It's a
wouldn't be.
very very
I wouldn't
rich,
be. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
very rich country.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if Rolex have anything to do with the Freemasons, right? Because it's a very
What?
secretive. They're very secretive, right? Think about it. Rolex,
Mm,
their designs are kind. They got the triangle at the 12 o'clock. It's inverted, but they
yeah.
got all these. Their designs are very specific.
Mm.
I don't know, but
Yeah, I mean the capital A and the capital V marked on a piece of paper
mm,
when it's sent between brothers is acknowledged as a signature that
interesting.
one brother is talking to another one. It's one of the Masonic codes of many.
Now, I don't know anything. I know the only thing I know about Freemasons is that short story by Edgar Allan Poe, where one guy buries another guy alive in a wine cellar, I believe, of all
Yeah,
places, right?
Yeah, that's a fable. Yeah, it's all symbology. The cutting of the throat and the rope around the neck and the bricks in the pocket are all symbology. I mean, my uncle was in P2 Lodge in Italy. It's called the Pedustis, and you have to be a very wealthy guy to get in that lodge. He was a chartered accountant for a big pharmaceutical firm. They're also known as the Black Cassocks. And that was the famous lodge where they had the millionaire banker who stole a lot of money off a religious institution in the millions. And
I thought Freemasons were against religion. No.
Well, you've got to remember it was started by the Pope originally.
No way.
The very first Pope was involved.
Wow. Okay.
And he turned on them, and he also turned on the Templars at the same time. You know, but obviously it's a debatable historical point of who is who and what's what at the time. But you know, it's widely acknowledged that it was started by the first pontiff.
Very interesting. The OG pontiff.
The OG pontiff. Yeah, the original and genuine first pontiff. Yeah, by all means.
Original OG. Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
Is that why Vatican City is built that way? Because it looks all Masonic, right? It's shaped, the walls.
Could you turn the computer on? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, my wife's just turning on the other computer for me. I don't know about any of the longitude and latitude ley lines of the Vatican. I know, for example, in their library, in the Vatican Library, their underground library, they have an extensive regime of collecting highly valued artifacts. They've got one of the largest collection of esoteric study books in the world. Some people would say, in their defense, it's for its monetary value. But others will say that, it's part of their learning process and their control. I mean, having been a Catholic for 60 plus years, after I left the church 4 years ago, after I had a very big schism with them, I would say that they know a lot more than they're letting on. But some of the biggest lodges in the world, in fact, probably the biggest lodges in the world, are in Switzerland. Yeah.
And Switzerland is very good at keeping stuff secret, right? With the whole bank accounts, right? The Swiss bank accounts are very famous for.
Yeah. I mean, it's not so much these days. You can, if you get caught hiding money over there, they will, if they know any impropriety. It's more commonplace today that they expect
that's
you.
Why a lot of people go to the Cayman Islands nowadays.
Well, I don't know much about the Cayman Islands at all. I mean, that's another minefield, along with the Cayman Islands, offshore islands all over the world. So-called financial havens! ! Yeah. But I'm only offering a personal opinion on all of this, but from my experience, through family and friends, I mean, I attempted to open a Swiss bank account once, and it's not as easy as you think it is.
Really? What do they need, like a background check, or what?
Yeah, I mean, they are very thorough in what they do, and also not a lot of people understand, but quite a large proportion of the Swiss income is generated from hydroelectricity, from the water in the mountains.
Okay.
When you go to Switzerland, there's these huge pipelines that run up the mountain sides. They generate massive amounts of power, massive amounts of hydroelectricity that they export. Everybody, the common the common conception or combobulation is that understanding is that the Swiss is all about chocolates and cheese and watches and money.
Yeah.
But there are other massive resources that they have where they raise revenue in other areas equivalent to all of those combined.
A Google search says that pharmaceutical industry makes up 52%.
Yes, massive, massive. My uncle works there, in one of the top 5 companies in the world.
Wow.
You know,
And then machinery is 13%. Watches is only 8%.
yeah,
Which makes
Yeah.
sense. I mean, watches is a really small niche thing. Like Rolex, there was recently like a Teddy Baldessar video, and I think he showed that Rolex accounts for like 30% of all Swiss watch exports or like profits made in Swiss watches, and Rolex takes like 30% of it. So
yeah.
it's
I wouldn't disagree with that. Yeah.
yeah, and it's just one company, so one product. Swiss watches is just very small, but it is something that they heavily advertise at the airports. They don't advertise all their chemical and pharmaceutical industries that they have, right? I think that those are a little bit more discreet. But yeah, this is yeah. So
And obviously, I think it's logical to come to the conclusion
mhm.
that where there's money, there will be, these esoteric bodies like Masonry, because
Right, like
obviously,
secret societies.
yeah, because they do a lot for charity. They raise billions, for charity, which is the part of what they do. It's what their goal is. They obviously raise money to keep their buildings afloat and their craft afloat, but all the excess that they make, they give to charity. They don't give it to themselves.
But they never
But what
disclose how much they give to charity, right? Rolex never releases figures how much they gave to charity, right?
Well, the local Masonic charities in my hometown, there's 40 lodges
Mm-hmm.
in the one big lodge in Colchester, and they give, I would say they give per year, it's one of the biggest cities in England, in the east of England, and I would say in this particular city, they give probably £1 million away UK GBP to charity per year.
Oh wow!
In value, and that's from those 40 lodges alone.
So each
So
one gives like $1 million.
No, inside one large craft lodge, there's 40 smaller lodges.
Oh, okay.
With about 40 blokes, 40 masons per lodge.
40 men. And what are these masons?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The whole of these all this one lodge with the 40 lodges, I reckon, gives £1 million a year away to charity.
Okay. What kind of charities? Just like local
Hospitals.
charities?
Yeah, local charities. You've got to remember that they don't actually make money for themselves. How they make money is by one brother looking after another brother. So say you have a brother in the lodge, and say you have one brother. Well, I'm actually not there at the moment. I'm more closer to Ipswich. So, thanks, JMB. In a village called Hadley. God bless him. Anyway,
Shout out to Hadley.
Yeah, and but say you how they make their money is that they say you have a watchmaker in the lodge, and then several guys that collect watches. Then the guys that collect watches will do something for the watchmaker to improve his business.
Oh, okay.
So they help each other. They don't actually take the money from the lodge.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing they do, they provide healthcare and welfare to their fellow brothers and other people outside the lodge. So it's a good thing in a way,
That sounds like a fantastic thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all these
Incredible.
protesters and conspiracy theorists and that out there, waving their underwear around or unwashed paraphernalia.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
were these former brothers that were kicked out and want to get back in, or
no,
how could somebody be
no.
so
I think there's
resentful?
more. I think there's more to worry about with shadow governments and
Mhm.
grey suit, black budget area parts of the Uber economy than worrying about members of Freemasonic craft lodges, because a lot of these gentlemen are highly disciplined people. They
Mhm.
have standards. They are, a lot of them are above and beyond reproach. They're
Speaking of
gentle.
one of such individuals and members of the Freemason Society, Daniel Katz,
Yeah,
welcome to the show.
yeah.
I'll
So,
switch to the other machine, so I'll be back in 5 minutes.
okay,
If you want
Fantastic.
me, that is. Thank you.
I've got standards too, Tim. I got standards,
Hey Daniel, welcome to the
and
show. Where
my
are you?
a friend of mine, a nurse, who's a nurse,
Uh-huh.
just made things a little nicer for me.
Oh.
So it's like here.
It looks like the lights were turned on. It's suddenly so bright.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought you were
it's
joining us from heaven for a second.
yeah. Well, this is the ninth
Scared me.
floor, and this is like, and this is my
Whoa,
little
oh,
friend.
that's hey, Daniel, that's the couch from the
That,
house.
that's
The
right,
love seat.
the love seat, and my yoga
Wow.
stuff, the books, the
You
watch
got the
books are over here. Where are the books? The Man and His Watch, which you have, is over there, right?
Oh, yep. The
And
man
then
is his
just a bunch
watch,
of
yeah.
other nonsense. There's something about watches here somewhere also, but it just made it a little bit
Wow.
nicer, right?
Wow, it's becoming cozy. It's an
Yeah,
apartment is becoming a home.
yeah. So all the nefarious things that may happen, the deals that
Yes.
were made, the opium, the cocaine
The
things, it'll all
she
come down to here. John, Michael Cohen might say that I was involved with something, and it all come down at the ninth floor of
the
this building.
debauchery has been swept away.
Yeah,
It's good to see it. Good to
yeah.
hear.
So it's amazing. She just has a sense of common sense.
Mhm.
Like this woman, bam, she's a nurse. She's got a roommate sensibility.
Oh.
A roommate, like what you did, what your roommate does, she does.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
she was at your place just now helping
Oh, she
you.
just like a cyclone turns stuff around, like just like here, for example, here, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is for exercise to do swivel with your hips. She turned it around
It's it.
like
Oh.
this,
Oh wow. Oh, careful. The rack. It's a turning rack. That saves a lot
right.
of space.
That's right. It's like being in a submarine, knowing what to do in a small space until, if I came across some big funds, then maybe I'll go somewhere else. But right now, this is pretty good. So
I need
that's
to
where
get
it
you those
is.
shower stickers. Shower.
Stickers.
Remember,
What's
I told you I wanted to get you these stickers that you put in the shower on the
shower
uh,
curtain or what?
no on the floor
Oh
on
yeah.
do you have like
Oh,
a
I'm gonna get that. Don't you send it. Every hardware store has that stuff. Don't send that.
yeah
Come on.
'cause those are nice
Yeah, I forgot to get that, and so I don't slip. I'm gonna get them.
right
Anybody's got them. Everyone here in Toronto's got them. I just have to get them. I
okay
just
cool.
pop in tomorrow and get something for a few bucks. You don't go sending it. It costs more to send it.
No, I think I can order it from Canadian Amazon to your address.
No. Leave it for other things you're gonna do. You'll help me with.
Okay.
Like closing big deals
Closing a big
with
deal.
Netflix. With Netflix, save it for that kind
Hey,
of.
maybe we should work on a Netflix special. I want to write a comedy special.
Work it out with
Yeah.
Unknown Comet. If you come to terms with Comet,
I got the topic actually. I got a
Yeah.
topic that nobody wants to touch, and
Yeah.
if we can come up with a way to make it funny, it could go
Well,
somewhere.
you can if you shoot it in segments, like part in New York, part in Toronto, like in this Brooklyn side of New York. By the way, this is
Yeah.
where you would put your sleeping bag, right here, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And we got the
perfect.
shower, everything's here. You just put your sleeping bag in your if you
Boom.
got something. You said you got something, or I'll get something.
I have a
You have
blow
it
up
there.
mattress.
Yeah, and then
Just need a pillow.
Yeah, I got an extra pillow. So you got, if you're coming and you're doing something here, but you'd probably like multitasking and you want to come to Toronto because there's something to go on, you come here. And there's so many bars near here. Like everything is here almost. Like it's so accessible.
It's like you live in the area. It's like the Soho, right? Or the
It's,
Dumbo.
it's like a little rougher than the Soho.
Dumbo, then.
Well, whatever. You know, Brooklyn, when you go over on the 1-9 line and you got some nightclubs, you got other things that are right there in Brooklyn. You don't have to go into Manhattan. The part where you just cross over from Manhattan on the subway
Dumbo,
line.
yeah.
Is that what you call it?
That's
yeah.
yeah.
That's more like what it is.
It's
like
pretty
there's
rough
established buildings that built up.
Yeah.
Some fancy bars are within minutes from here. Boutiques and stuff. Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll definitely come for a couple of nights.
Part grungy and part colorful. That's the way it is. So you don't want any different. You don't want it like a theme park, right? You don't want.
No. I have a theme park here on Coney Island. It's already enough of theme parks.
But that's acceptable because that's been there forever. The theme park in Coney Island.
It's the OG. Can you believe it? Like this is so insane, Daniel.
Yeah,
the Coney Island Park where I live at.
Yeah.
Basically, there's this song by what's
I'm just
that?
putting the heat down here. Okay, go ahead.
There's this boy band, Boys to Men, and they're the roommate. When she was in Korea, she used to listen to this one song.
Oh yeah.
And in that song, they literally shot that song on Coney Island. So.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And we need to do some historical stuff like that. So hey, but let's talk some watches, Daniel.
Okay.
I don't know how much have you been following in the watches. Is there anything interesting that you want to talk about, or do you want to take a look at me at this auction that just went down?
We can look at the auction that went down, but I was in the elevator with a bunch of dudes in this new building.
Yes.
They're like in their 20s and they're like 10 feet tall.
What were they?
These friendly African-American dudes. They're really cool dudes. They walked in. And one of them was wearing an all gold Daytona, I think.
Ooh, nice.
So one of them, friendly enough. And I said, ooh. Looks
like
thing. I said, that was my first words. And they all laughed. They liked it. And they showed, and they said, well, what are you wearing? And I showed that was double fisting the Explorer, and they laughed even harder, like,
no way, Daniel,
like,
you had
flexing, right?
you won the elevator flex war. You double punch, knocked down,
left hook and an uppercut. Anyway, so then. I think I was in their thing, like I was like accepted, like that was like they loved that, and I said, and then I mentioned about your show, like, come on, you guys, if you want.
Yeah.
So that there was actually a show on YouTube. So
yeah, to talk about watches. That was pretty cool. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for trying to promote the show for me, Daniel.
I wasn't really trying, right? It's one of those natural things.
Hey, if they like talking watches, this is what we try to do here.
Yeah. At least I didn't open up. I don't carry a trench coat and say, "Hey, you interested in my watches?"
You didn't have my business card. You didn't say, "Hey, here's."
Remember the old days of this guy that looks sleazy?
Yeah.
And like my age, and interested in my watches. Not like
open up.
That was
have like a couple of Rolexes.
No, at least
there was Daniel. There was a guy at the Watches and Wonders, called Mr. Watches. He made an entire suit out of wristwatches.
Oh, you're kidding? No.
Yeah. Did you hear about this? You didn't hear about this?
No, that must be in tribute to what I was just talking about. The sleazy guy trying to sell, whatever, these fake pieces of whatever.
Yeah.
You're interested in this for a few bucks, and he opens up his, that. But that's true. When did you find out about that? You're gonna show it.
I'll show it. I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think he was at the Watches and Wonders or something.
Watches and
Oh
Wonders. Oh.
man, I can't find it.
Tim, I a reformer session.
Careful with the microphone.
I went
What
to
happened?
a yoga. Oh, sorry. I went to a yoga reformer session. With a
Yoga
machine.
reformer.
It looks like a rowing machine, and they have you do stuff for all parts of your body.
like
Yeah, something like that. But there's all kinds of things you're doing. You're doing not just that. You're doing all kinds of moves with the legs, and so on. There's a move like that, right?
yeah.
But you come all the way down, and then you fold over.
Oh yeah, because it pulls you, so then it stretches your back.
Well, it's working the core. It's not just rowing. You have them working a whole bunch of body parts to strengthen and stretch.
So you tried this machine, and what did it do?
It made me look almost as young as Tim Wright. That's what. Okay.
It's a good machine. I need to try it out. I feel really fat, Daniel. I was on the butt.
I saw.
I don't know. I feel like I lost weight a little bit, but I don't know. I feel really fat.
You got well, maybe a little bit. Just cut off the sweets. And it takes a while. You cut off the sweets. Start up your long walks.
Yeah.
Between your workload projects.
Well, Thursday.
Cut off the sweets and the wheat, I guess.
The wheat? Don't eat the wheat.
Don't eat the wheat. What you can get is frozen Ezekiel bread. Even if it gets defrosted a bit by the time you get to the freezer, get it in the freezer, and then you toast it. You got to chip off the bread because it clings to each other. And chip it off and put it in the toast. It sounds like work, Tim.
It sounds like work, Daniel. I'm sorry.
Not really, Tim.
It sounds.
A toaster. And it's got all those ingredients for your little critters called microbiomes in your body that thrive on the good stuff and reward you with
energy.
Well, not just energy, but maybe a youthfulness.
Youthfulness. That's what I need. Youthfulness. Guys.
Yeah, like Red Shovel says, I'm 143 years old, but I'm tugging along.
You're looking amazing you're the youngest.
143-year-old.
Yeah, youngest looking 143-year-old.
Yeah.
And the most energetic one at that as well.
Right. Okay,
Private Gentleman is a big guy too. Private Gentleman, you're back.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Yeah, hi. Yep.
Hey, welcome back. We left off. Well, actually, I think
you can. I should be on different sound now.
It's a pretty good new sound. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we can hear you fine.
I'm just adjusting my chair.
He's on Dolby. He's on Dolby sound now.
It's like
in the movies.
High resolution sound.
I'm on dopey sound now. Yeah. Hi, Catsy. How you doing, my friend?
No, 433. Nico is fat, not you. Okay. I know. This is what I don't understand is
you're not fat. Definitely not. I can tell in your face you're not fat.
Well, I ate yesterday to a point where I couldn't eat no more. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's just every day I feel like I eat way too much. I need to.
There's a secret
down.
key. There's the secret key is to keep your system moving.
Like
I control my weight by how I do my things the following morning in the restroom. So
okay.
You've got to keep this. You've got to keep your system moving.
Got to keep the system moving. What I don't understand.
Yeah.
What I understand is how could Nico get so big? Like I feel like I eat to the point where I am disgusted with myself. I can't eat no more. I can't have another. My body rejects. I can't be fatter than this.
Wait a minute. How did Nico manage the box reasonably well, even though being a big guy? I remember, even though it was kind of play.
Well, I think it's because Trax is just really skinny, scrawny guy.
Yeah.
There's not much power there. But Trax fought another guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me show you.
Was it playful or was it vengeance or what was it?
Oh, it was revenge for. It was revenge for ruining his business or something, or like some stuff like that.
Is this someone we know?
So Nico. So check this out. No, it's Trax NYC versus Anoop. Now I don't know who Anoop is, but here I think Nico will explain. Oh, sorry, Nico. Trax will explain.
I'm trying to scheme on your clients, scheme on your operation.
Yeah.
You'd want to crack my head open.
I'd be upset. Yeah, definitely. So let me ask you, and I get you being frustrated, and I get that fighting today is not going to undo what was done.
Right.
But when y'all fight,
So,
Wait, let's go from the beginning.
yeah, I'm all right,
I
man.
see you already revved up. That's okay.
Yeah.
Travel all the way from New York?
Yep.
Can you tell me just real quick a little bit about what y'all beefing about?
Yeah, so Anoop was working for me. He was an employee of mine, and while he was working, he was scheming.
Okay.
Scheming to do something to my business, using my customers
Oh!
and my equipment
Oh,
to
shit!
go fund his own operation.
Oh!
He needs a beating for that.
Yeah.
Yo, this sounds really familiar. But anyways,
That's right.
I mean, I can definitely understand you being upset about that.
Yeah.
who
If I
wouldn't be
came into your
upset, right?
gym
Like,
and I was pretending you're...
hypothetically speaking, who wouldn't be upset? I think a lot of people would feel upset if something like that was done to them. But
Oh, bro, yes, sir.
Or brother.
I'm your guy, I'm your this, I'm your that. Meanwhile, I'm trying to scheme on your clients, scheme on your operation.
Yeah.
You'd want to crack my head open.
I'd be upset. Yeah, definitely. So let me ask you, and I get you being frustrated, and I get that fighting today is not going to undo what was done.
Right.
But
Exactly.
when y'all fight, like,
What's
man,
been
can
done is
afterwards, can
done.
you say, all right, we
It can't
done?
be
You don't
undone.
got to be best buddies.
No. This is a beating, a beatdown. His boy needs to get beat down, bro. They need to be punished and brutally brought to their knees, bro.
No, I
Oh,
respect that.
Until they say, yes, boss, sorry, boss, it ain't gonna stop, bro.
Okay.
That's just my style.
yo, Trax is insane, man. Okay, but like,
What did he just say? Like,
he said he's gonna beat the shit out of those guys for kind of fucking with his business.
yeah, but what did the big guy? What did Luke's just
Oh,
say?
the big guy. He said that this beating is not going to change
Right.
what they done. They already fucked your business over. That's not going to
Yeah.
change.
Oh.
And Trax basically says, yeah, that's okay, but I still want to beat their asses for doing
Oh.
it. Right? They shouldn't get away with doing what they did, and there being no repercussions.
But he's including this bald-headed guy as one of the bad guys.
No. This is like a referee. So what they
Oh,
did,
okay. Oh,
there
okay.
is like a website. It's called something like streetbeef.com. And I'm not kidding you. So it's like street beef. And what
Yeah.
these guys do is if there's two guys that have an issue, they could go to, and it's like legally somehow allowed that you could just stage a fight and just fight somebody. Let's say Daniel, you have beef with Tim G, and you want to settle it like want to settle it like it's 18th century.
Yeah.
You could go to the website
Yeah.
Street. I think it's Street. I don't know. Look, I don't know what the website was called, but I think I was told it was Street Beefs. Okay,
That's
one second.
hilarious.
That
Street
it
Beefs
is
family,
hilarious,
what's up,
right?
y'all?
Check
You
this
already
out.
revved up. That's okay.
Let's go.
Travel all the way.
Street Beefs family, what's up, y'all? Face, my brother, Lord Bestaban, here at Neutral Corner. I'm going to tell y'all what you're about to see, and I hope everybody watches and hears what I'm saying so they understand why they're seeing what they're seeing. Last weekend, my son, Justice, there's going to be videos of his face, or pictures, we got pictures of it, posted in this interview. He got jumped. He got jumped by 9 people. My son Justice is 145 pounds. 4 of the people that jumped him were like 250 or better. The guy you're going to see today was 300 pounds. They all jumped him. That pissed me off enough, because to me, there's no excuse for that. There ain't no excuse for somebody.
Oh, so they're gonna bring them in here one by one and beat the heck out of them. It's pretty interesting system. See, street beefs.
So this is something else. So the idea is get back at these bullies and challenge them to a fight. Is that
Yeah,
what?
basically challenge them to a fight, and
Right.
if they don't answer a fight, then they're a bitch. And so these guys, I mean, because I guess they wanna settle it want to
What's
get
up,
it out
y'all?
of the way,
Scarface with Street Beefs.
they actually, they go and they do it and they try it out. So,
Is this
You
one?
already wrapped up. That's all.
huh?
No, the other one that you just showed, the two young guys.
Yeah.
That's getting back over a beef. We don't know what the beef is about.
Right, but they do explain in the beginning of that
Okay,
video
all
what
right,
the
I
beef
got it.
is. Yeah.
I get it.
So it's an interesting system that they got here. And so, yeah, here we go. It's interesting concept. Shout out to the Watch Apprentice. Upvote, guys, and become members. Let's all support Tim Wright. Thank you. Thank you so much, the Watch Apprentice. I don't know. Look, it's watch related.
I do know that Trax, after spending hours and hours doing his business, now realizing he's getting himself into shape inadvertently.
I know he beat
up guys.
He beat up Nico, and now he's got confidence to take on other guys. Private gentleman, what do you think about all this? This is not normal, right?
No, I can't support this kind of thing. There's too much of it going on.
No, it's only in America.
I got attacked by a cage fighter last year. You know that. I sent you the pictures of the injuries that I sustained.
Oh yeah,
But
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really support these types of gyms, these mixed martial art gyms anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the straightforward boxing pugilist gyms, but MMA doesn't have my support, mainly because of the gyms that I've experienced in certain regions in the United Kingdom. YouTube influencers this is my personal opinion. Yeah, I'm not.
You're not
trying to advocate it on anybody else. Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
YouTube influencers.
Look, I think it's
getting in.
Not just influencers, just like viewers are getting involved. I heard that there's gonna be two people in the watch community that scheduled some kind of a fight. So,
well, I think YouTube influencers that are getting involved in this kind of thing, doing this is very confusing. Even on your show, the last 18 months,
even remember Andy Binns.
And you also had two other members of your team that were arranging some kind of get together.
Right.
And that got out of hand.
A joke turned into a whole big thing.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I think that might have actually been the fuse or the very minor catalyst
for everything that has happened since.
In what's the result of what's gone on now, because and this is the weird thing when anybody gets involved, especially when you have two individuals like that sort of upset with each other. As soon as anybody offers any opinion or conjecture, it's them that gets the egg in their face, and then the two sort of antagonists that are upset with each other end up working together.
Oh,
so
my God.
Everybody becomes a loser at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I come from a background of a lot of tough people, especially in the military, and including my wife's father. He was a Royal Marine Commando, special operations operator. He'd done a very, very famous mission, which is going to be a video on him soon. I wanted to actually do the video myself, but a newspaper and journalist has got hold of the story, and he's going to do an online full movie on it. And getting to the point, I mean, Jilly's dad was a very tough guy, but very quiet. And all the tough blokes that I've met in special forces, they're very quiet. They say very little. They've got nothing to prove. I don't really, in my feeling, my thoughts, I don't really support this. It only takes one wrong punch in the wrong direction and you can knock somebody out and kill them instantly. And the last thing we want on any of these shows is to even come anywhere close to experiencing a tragedy like that. I've just gone through 4 weeks of my mother-in-law at 92 collapsed and smashed her head open, and I was left in a pool of blood with her for 4 hours while the paramedics were arriving at the house. And I don't want to see people hurt. You know,
Right.
as I think, I think there are better ways of making your point in a debate form, or I mean, all that run up to that meeting between I don't even know what this chap's name is. This guy, this TRX guy is. I watched a couple of his videos, and Nico, the big run up to it, and the shouting, and the constant videos, and you know, the whole.
I thought, but you know what? The way it worked out, it makes no sense to me. Was it fake all along, or
I haven't a clue. I haven't got a clue.
It's I'm very confused. I thought it was real. Everybody has been telling me that it's fake. The fight between Nico and Trax. I thought it was real. People said it was fake, but like, look at this. He's going on to fight like another guy. What is
we
happening?
Have a super chat.
Hey, shout out to
JMB.
Yeah, shout out to JMB, and also Time is Human Construct. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Thank you very much for supporting the show. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Great catching up with you. And Humble Pine in Boston. Great guy.
Thank you for the very kind words, Tim G. You're a lovely man. We talk about you every day. So thank you very much.
Great guy. Peace indeed harder than war.
Top 5 on the show. Definitely that guy. Top 5.
Great supporter. Let's play a few seconds of this. I don't want to, play the whole video here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a virtue signaler.
Right. No.
I'm not trying to appear
somebody could
pious
get
or
hurt.
righteous, but I can't condone someone getting punched in the face and
someone could get
hurts.
Like me.
I was in a situation like this.
No one will hurt you, Daniel. I can 100% rest assured that no one would lay a finger on you. I'd be the first to raise my sword in testament to that.
All right. Okay. All right.
100%.
Private
You're part of this family, and that's it. And a loved part of the family. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
When I was in Australia, I was participating in a prank that involved, some hitting of the pillow. And you know what? It turned really nasty. It turned really bad. And I think even kind of doing some kind of a fight.
We watched that. Yeah, I wouldn't hark on about the past of that. We watched that. It wasn't as it appeared, and it was very harmless. In fact, I felt there was a lot of emotion there. If you want to ask me, there was actually quite a lot of bond and quite a lot of love between the two of you. You just had a bit to drink. So what? We all make mistakes. I mean, on my discharge from the military, that my colleagues nearly killed me.
Yeah. Wow.
I won't tell you the things that they did to me while I was completely blind drunk. I drunk so much I nearly died.
Jesus.
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a bottle of shampoo for shaven-headed men, and I won't tell you what they did with that either. And that could have poisoned me. And I drunk so much, my head was going, and I thought I was seeing another point.
Jay, you thought you were on the other side of this existence.
I drunk so they give you a silver tankard, and what they do is they fill it up with every short behind the bar, which is about 25 shorts in there, and then they make you drink it down in one go, and you have to stand up on the table, and then if you don't fall over, you get another one. And after I had those, they'd been doctoring my drinks all night. I drunk so much, literally, I was seeing the lights at the other end of the tunnel, near-death experience. But sorry, AIPZ is unhappy that we're not talking about watches. I do apologize. Sorry, we strayed slightly. Yep.
Hey, well, we're just going to play. I think it was it's all important background context necessary to understand why doing this type of a prank fight might not be the greatest idea. Although it does sound fun, seeing the light. However, you're lucky you made it back, because you could have had alcohol poisoning and never came back. So that was very dangerous what happened to your private jet.
It was. I was that close. You
Yeah.
know, it nearly finished me.
Maybe
Yeah, but-
maybe you know what, the lights that you were seeing, maybe those were real lights.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not.
And something pulled you back and said,
Yeah.
"Hey,
I'm not.
not yet."
I'm not. I'm not experienced enough to be able to tell that. You'd have to go to a professional for that kind of thing. But the pillar fight thing that you're talking about was, was really, in some ways. I mean, my wife found it quite sweet. In other
Yeah.
ways, you can misconstrue that in any way you want to.
Right.
Okay. So
Yes.
I didn't see anything
Yes, it was
sinister in it. It made for very, very good content.
It was very innocent, but there was some after the filming parts that weren't so innocent. But I digress. The point
No,
is that
in answer to Captain Kirk, they weren't my mates; they were my comrades, and we relied on each other while in service in the heat of very, very many tense situations, to protect each other. That's what you do when you sign on the dotted line. When you join up, you've got nothing. What you're doing when you're signing on that piece of paper is you're signing your life away. And the only thing that you're giving to the state is yourself, your being, your humanity. Otherwise you wouldn't be doing it. And in return, they train you and they pay you.
dang.
Tim, I'm gonna go have dinner, so I'll try to come back.
Okay, Daniel. We'll see you. We'll see you
Good night,
back.
sir. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Everybody.
Let's play a little bit of this Trax NYC fight, because I do want to get back to wristwatches.
Okay,
Right now.
I'll stay for that too.
Oh yeah. Let's stay for this. I just want
This
to see a few
motherfucker,
moments.
if I lose, I give him 10 grand. If I win,
Oh.
hold on. Pay attention. If I win, I take his 10 grand and I toss it in the air to everybody here.
Oh shit. So it's for 10,000. That's how he
Man, the
got him convinced. Okay, so this
Y'all
this
know
is
what
the
it is. We went
Aluka.
back over the rules. Step back.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Is this a fair fight? They look pretty evenly matched.
If you want my opinion, it looks like they're both fairly humans. They're not AI developed.
Yeah, they're real.
We already went over the rules. No knees to the
No knees to the head. Okay.
Don't forget to breathe.
Jeez.
Okay, bro. Breathe. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Don't get so close. Use that jazz.
Good job. Okay. And then when you get him in the choke right there, you didn't
no
really have
mask,
a-
and this is like
Try to
different
get him
type
to stand
of gloves.
up. He
This
doesn't want to
is
strike.
not a kid's play like what happened with Nico.
Boxing ring.
He doesn't want to strike.
Nico was boxing.
There we go. Now.
Shit. Oh fuck!
There we go. Now.
That's... Oh, it's so brutal. Man. Okay, let's go here
It's not a
to
friendly fight. This
it's
is
not a very friendly fight. It's a very nasty, brutal fight.
What are you asking? Who you got? Who you fight? Who you won?
Oh, I don't see it.
Who you got?
Let's see. Oh wait, no, here. Oh man. What the hell is going on? Is he gonna win by choke? What? Is he choking? It looks, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's much of a choke. I think they can barely move. Fuck, man. Oh my god. Oh, it's close. So close. I can't believe it.
now.
Man, yes, Daniel.
Yeah, I think the young guys landed more punches on him.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think Trax is behind. But go ahead.
Man, okay, let's see what they say.
6 or 7.
We can say, who thinks this side won, raise your hand, other side, raise your hand.
We said let's do another motherfucking round. There's two G's on this.
One more
I know.
round.
Listen,
When y'all talked about this fight, what parameters did y'all agree to as far as rounds, etc.?
I don't think they agree. 3 rounds, yeah.
Okay. And it's a decision.
It was 5 minutes.
You said 5 minutes.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Raise your hand if this side won. Keep your hand raised if this side won. Yeti. I'm gonna say.
Oh, it's like a vote.
Now raise your hand if you feel like Trax won. What happened? Wait.
But that seems a little bit rigged because Trax is gonna.
It may be the better round. Hey, Trax, can we get a pic with you?
The diamonds.
Well, anyways, guys. I mean, it's crazy shit, right? I don't think it even matters who won.
This is not going to settle anything.
It looks like whatever the end was, it wasn't really. It was anticlimactic. It wasn't like obvious.
I think if the guy did steal some of his business, just work out something behind the scenes to soften the blow of whatever Trax saw he took, without getting lawyers involved.
I think in a way maybe Trax lost. Ooh,
I think
by not winning, Trax lost. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't land enough, Trax. The guy had domination. The young guy landed punches more. They didn't knock him out, obviously.
Yeah.
And maybe the young guy was trying to win without killing him. But the guy was nothing against Trax, but the other guy was in better shape, I think. I don't know anything. I'm not defending the other fella.
Man, I think Trax exercised only one time previously in his life, and it was when he beat the shit out of Nika Leonard.
Yeah.
And I don't think Trax is like a professional fighter. I think he just wants to fight somebody and whatever.
Yeah,
Damn be the consequences.
Tim, I'll never fight you because I notice how strong, with as much as you're not doing enough exercise lately.
Yeah.
When you lifted me on your shoulders like Moses in the 10 Commandments in that swimming pool in Miami, wow. You don't realize you don't look muscle bound, but when you have to do something, you are.
Yeah.
You got a lot
underneath all this fat, there's a little bit of
talent.
muscle.
There's a lot of talent there. Now, I'm not talking about O'Sheen when he's in Venice and he's in the late nightclub says, "Ooh, there's a lot of talent here." I'm not referring to that talent. Okay, that's different natural talent. But I think you're just now. You just gotta do some stuff so it doesn't.
On the bus today, when the bus when the bus kind of stopped for a break.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck happened. It was like these dancers that were on the bus. They got off, and they all started doing stretches and yoga moves in the grass.
That's something.
Oh my God!
Only in New
I almost
York.
lost my mind there. I was like, man, I didn't
really
take any
good.
pictures because that would be creepy.
All,
And,
like women and guys, or was it
women and guys. Yeah, there was guys too.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, yes.
They were all from the same dance club, maybe, or something. Or
it's like
they're
a
coming back from
dance.
something? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were like frolicking in the grass.
New York is the center, baby. Like that's the center for all. Like they haven't been discovered yet. They're not with the National Ballet or the Rossier or any of those Balanchine big shows yet, or they're just about to be. It's kind of interesting to see people showing their stuff.
Yeah, it was very exciting. I was really excited. I was kind of blown away.
I would have danced with them if I was there. I would have danced.
I know you would have joined. I knew. Like I was sitting there and I thought, oh my God, if Daniel was here right now,
I would do headstand because I couldn't keep up with headstand, and they would frolic around me. How do you like that?
So this one,
and then they would high five. These gorgeous women would high five me afterwards, right?
Yes, they would. Man, Daniel, they would be handling you. They would be helping you with the position, grabbing you in like this suggestive way.
Oh, let's not get into details.
Yeah, let's
Tim.
not get into too
Handling.
many details.
Be handling me. Let's not get too much detail.
Daniel, there was a lot of handling going on.
Yeah,
There was a lot of. I couldn't believe what was happening. I bought a ticket for a bus ride, not for a PG-18 show.
No, wait a minute. Wait.
Well, it was.
Wait a minute. No. That's not the right approach. You bought a ticket for a bus ride, not for an amazing free performance.
Free performance,
Free
yes.
performance, like the front row seats. The
Front row
Bolshoi
seats.
Ballet doing modern dance, like whatever.
Yeah, it was good stuff, Daniel. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a question here from a viewer. No endless time. Timmy, how do you like the new Sinn 903 SDHB? Daniel, do you know anything about these Sinns? This is a cool story.
Sinn is generally just really reliable, and they've been around forever. I think they made cases for other big names. That I love. It's quite lovely. I don't care for it as my own because I don't want all those. Like if you're potentially using this is amazing stuff.
Mm-hmm. You mean the slide ruler, the
slide rule stuff? But that it's there, it's cool. Yeah, I think that's really great. And they're using whatever movement. They're always like really good workhorse movements that they use. If it's a Salida, it's a high end, which is ETA basically.
Yeah.
Or they could be using for that. I haven't been in touch with them. Jus de Paris. I'm not sure which movements they're using. It's not their own, but it's they have a name for making sure that everything's working right and well.
Yes.
So it's not just about acquiring and outsourcing a piece. A watch company brand is respected for overseeing that everything works right and everything's sourced properly and put in the piece to make it work. And then you get a watch that's usually less than $10,000, maybe a lot less than 10,000. But Sinn's been respected for years.
Yeah, and this is Sinn. They also had a history with Navitimer, Breitling Navitimer. When Breitling filed for bankruptcy, they bought the rights to the Navitimer design.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, and then there was a nasty lawsuit when Breitling came back. But they still retain the right to make the watch, but just not the.
Well, who was suing Breitling?
No, Sinn. Breitling sued Sinn.
Oh, they did. Okay.
They wanted their rights back.
Oh, I see. Okay. There was a settlement or something? I guess there was a settlement.
No, I think they just. I don't know, actually. I just heard that there was a lawsuit and that Breitling got their Navitimer back.
It could have been settled by this guy named Daniel. No, never mind. That didn't lead anywhere. That was just a no end statement.
No end statement. We're practicing our no end statements.
Yes.
It's part of the comedy. It's one of the styles of jokes.
Things that bomb,
Things that bomb on the start before the end. No endless time. I visited today the Sinn headquarters in Frankfurt and ordered the 903 SDHB. Amazing watch. Sinn produces the better Navitimer. Yes, the
could be. I don't know.
Breitling.
Anyways.
Yeah, the Breitling have completely lost their mind. I don't know what the hell Breitling is.
Wait a minute. You mean like me? Maybe. Oh my God. Oh, horrible. Okay, Tim, I'm gonna have dinner.
Okay, bye, Daniel.
Try to handle it.
Gotta get that dinner.
Right, bye.
I totally agree with No Endless Time. Breitling, they're just been messing around with Sinn, just trying weird, like what, pistachio Navitimer. Who needs that? It's the odd color. David N, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Daniel, oh shit. Okay, I guess I'll tell you which glasses I wear. These are not my glasses, but this is the roommate. Roommate got these to flex somewhere. I don't know. I think she wants to. These are the chrome hearts. Wow, it's very fancy. Over the top. What the hell? I don't know what she was thinking, but hey, it's okay. Makes her happy. Weird stuff. Private gentleman, what do you think about the Navi timer as a watch or a Sinn? Because you got the Tudor, and Tudor and Sinn are very similar.
Well, I can't really see that, but the Navitimer statement, while I was reading the wiki on the watch, the 903 ST range, that was the first thing that came to my head when I looked at this piece. I thought Breitling Navitimer straight away, and then you went into the history of Sinn buying the patent of this design. Now, that's way too complicated for my grey matter. I can't really see that being a functional aircrew piece of watch, and this is where Sinn's background is, being a German company, if I'm correct, and they made a lot of pilots' watches. They were one of the 5-6 contractors, German contractors during World War II, that were given quite a lot of funding to make watches for the Luftwaffe, German Air Force. This being an aircrew watch is way too complicated. They don't really have the time while they're in flight to sit down and do all that type of slide rule calculations on the dial. So, sorry, somebody's saying not endless time, saying I'm not correct. So, can you?
No endless time. Yeah.
So,
please correct.
Hit us with that one.
Shout out to the roommates just in the chat. How you doing, honey?
Yeah.
Sinn on.
For it, I presume this is a pilot's watch.
Sinn is only a little bit over 60 years old.
Right. Isn't there wasn't there World War II pilot watches with this name at all?
I thought so. Yeah. When was World War II? How many years ago?
45 it ended, so 50, 55, about 70 years now. 60, 70 years.
Okay. Huh, interesting.
Let's have a little look.
I know
can
that.
Can you try and shoot them up on Wiki? I thought Sinn were pilots' watches.
Okay, yeah. Sinn watches. Wiki. Let's go. Wikipedia. Sinn watchmaker. Here we go. History. Okay. Sinn is a German manufacturer of mechanical and quartz wristwatches based in Frankfurt, Maine. The company was founded in 1961 by flight instructor and pilot Helman Sinn under the name Helman Sinn Specialty.
Right.
Maybe it was a different brand.
I must be thinking of a different brand then.
Maybe you're thinking Leico. Let's see.
The Leico was one of them. The other one is the Steve McQueen watch. I'm trying to think what that is. Hanhart, yeah. All right, so I probably got mixed up with that. Okay, yeah, I stand corrected. Yeah.
Thank you. No endless time for the
So
correction.
I must be flooded with too many TGV videos then. Yeah. But as an aircrew watch, this would be too discombobulating for me. I would never be able to. They don't have time to be in the cockpit and muck around doing calculations like that. Probably in the days of old when the aircraft were a lot slower.
Oh yeah, well this was developed right like in that time where
in the 60s,
to do where you needed to do all these calculations by hand with the pencil, right?
So you put here specialist for blind flighting skills. You mean I presume he means blind flying skills, only with instrument flying only.
Oh,
so you're flying in VFR, IFR. Sorry, I don't think you got time to look down at your watch while you're doing instrument flight reading only with this thing.
no shot. But then you would have this type of technology built into one of your instruments, correct? Like,
Yeah.
because this
There's
is for
yeah.
calculation, like fuel, leftover, speed, and pace and stuff. Yeah, I mean, look, it's an interest. If anything, it's an interesting watch on the wrist because it's just this giant glass bowl. It's massive. It's truly, truly no other. Because you have to think about it here. So imagine like a Rolex Submariner or your Tudor Pepsi or Tudor. Yeah, like your Tudor Pepsi that you got recently, the new root beer.
I can't.
Imagine
Yeah,
if the glass went
I
all
can't
the way to
imagine
the
this
edge.
this watch comparing to any Tudor. Really, I mean, it's a fair point.
Yeah, because all of them have a bezel with some type of an instrument on it. Where here the glass goes over the bezel. It consumes the entire watch.
Yeah, it gives gives me the impression it's like some type of compressor case type thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like similar to the Longines Legend type watch, where you have the although this is a chronograph, you have another crown that rotates a ring round a compressed case that's locked inside the underneath the glass.
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but look, it's an interesting watch. It's actually very cheap for what you're getting because it's a
How is
Zen.
how is the dial mechanism rotating here? Is that
No,
manually with
the dial doesn't rotate. The dial has a chronograph. And here, what's really cool about Zen versus the Breitling is there's no date on this one. So it's just a regular chrono. So what you do, you calculate your time, which is on the innermost ring, and then you got one ring on the bezel, and then one ring on the outer of the dial, and those have different intersection points.
And do they
Like
move?
The outer one moves, and it depending where it lands, it can do a calculation.
Yeah, and how does the outer ring move? Do you grab it from those teeth knurls?
Yeah,
And
you
you
grab
rotate
it from
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, because
And it's a very smooth kind of rotation. It's very
right. Okay.
very nice. There's
Yeah.
no clicks to it, so you just rotate
Okay.
whichever
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah. It's like a soft
By
effect, soft, smooth effect. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the old Submariners. Before the Submariners even had the click, you used to just be able to rotate them. Well, the same thing here. Bert K, how did Zen get the rights? Because of the quartz crisis. The quartz crisis, a lot of watch brands went out of business because people stopped buying, mechanical wristwatches because quartz
I mean,
watches became
JDMTL says that Tudor did the new chronograph ! Which chronograph is he referring to, JD?
There's a new Tudor chronograph?
Yeah, there's the VXD. Does he mean the carbon fiber?
Oh, I think he's talking about this one. This one right here. The carbon. Yeah. Private gentleman, you're a Tudor fanatic. What do you think about this carbon fiber?
I can't do carbon fiber at all. I mean, I would have preferred that they'd made a lighter weight metal material than using carbon fiber.
Like a titanium, which they
well,
did.
They already do titanium, but
Yeah.
If they wanted to go, maybe an alternate metal that's
aluminum,
probably slightly heavier than titanium and lighter than stainless steel. So
how about
yeah,
aluminum?
I mean,
Or is
possibly.
it too soft?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a I'm not a metallurgist. I haven't got a clue really.
Yeah, I get the feeling aluminum is not very, very good. Silly siege. Okay. Carbon fiber is young man's game. That's funny.
I mean, looking at the prices of them, I can't understand how you can pay that kind of money for carbon fiber.
It's a good point. I mean, how is it? This stuff is just arbitrarily priced. And I feel like they have really good profit margins on these carbon fiber ones. And it wasn't cheap to do this video. Look at this video that they got here. They got an entire team out. They shot them with the drone. I mean, this is serious budget here. They got to make that profit margin.
I mean, the other thing I have a distinct fear is ceramic watches. You only have to drop them to find out what your chances are going to be with the watch once it lands on the floor, and then you pick it up, find out what damage you've done to it. So,
yeah,
I mean, I've heard of some stories, whether it's true or not with ceramic watches, I don't know, but I'd hate to think that they crack or even have a hairline crack and eventually break.
They do. Happens all the time. It's a fear that I live with. My bezel on the Daytona cracking and me having to service it. You know, it's inevitable, I think, with these ceramic pieces or even ceramic bezels. It's just a ticking time bomb.
For me, there's no point in it. So from once again, a personal preference basis, ceramic and these carbon fiber watches are just not, you know.
What about a bronze watches? Do you have any
bronze? The bronze, the 925 stainless steel, and obviously the new 18 karat solid gold with the dull satin finish are fabulous to add to the collection, any collection at all. I mean, as for the full 18 karat gold is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Yeah, you know, the gold one looks pretty cool as well in the Tudor, but it's just too expensive. Why would you buy? Yeah, and also it's like, why would you buy a full gold? They made it full gold now. Man, you really have to be.
It has the green bezel and the green face to it, so you're getting tones of Harrods, the Tudor Harrods, and you're getting tones, very, very mild tones of the Hulk.
Yeah, it's like a luxury Hulk. Rolex, maybe Rolex is testing out if putting, you know how right now there's only a bluesy, yellow gold, Submariner. There's only a bluesy. If you want a fun color, there is no Hulk.
I expect to see this on sale just after Christmas next year in the New Year sales in the United Kingdom at $22,000 your money.
22 US, 30% off.
Yeah.
Yes, please. That's
a prediction.
This will be a lot of watch for 22,000.
Yeah.
Full solid gold Tudor. No date. T-fit link. No bullshit. This is it.
You know, I mean, and don't refer back to this show because I'm certainly not on the money tonight. So with my other predictions, or statements, I could be way wrong. You know,
I think they're gonna pump out many of these, and they're gonna be.
It's certainly one that I would dearly love. Dearly love.
It's what happened to the one on the strap.
Well, that was reduced from 15,000 to 10,000 this year, UK.
Wow, 10,000
just after Christmas. Yeah.
Jesus, that's dropping. It's dropping.
That was it. That was in a window for £10,000.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think of this bronze patina?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning.
Holy crap!
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Wow. I mean, This is kind of fire. So it doesn't affect the performance of the watch. It's just like a patina. And
What
if you rub it out with like a cloth, can you bring it back to a polished
you
condition?
could, well, I mean, it's like even military instruments within the armed forces, they get polished,
Mm-hmm.
and you can polish anything presumably back to its full mirror shine. I mean, they make you peel the paint off the radiators of the top of the car in some military vehicles and polish the heads, the brass heads on cars. So I
Yeah.
mean, this could easily be polished. But there are some watchmakers that are actually doing this patina to watches as a service to
Oh,
customers.
applying this type of patina.
Yeah, there's there's a methodology of
Oh.
doing that, of oxidization to those metals.
Oh, so like maybe placing it in the sun or placing it under some kind of I don't know, in the water maybe, so that it rusts.
It's
This
to
is
do
not
with
technically rust.
it's to do with exposure to the air and water. Yeah.
Air and water. Yeah. Yeah, because when you wear it, it develops a different type of patina. So like this watch right now, it looks a little bit rough, but if you started wearing it, the patina would change. It would be completely different in a week. It would be a lot softer because right now it looks pretty rough.
I think Ray has been asking for his key to the show.
Hey.
Is there anything on the radar over that? We don't want it to cause any upset to him at all.
Yeah, hopefully it's all cool. Hopefully the keys worked out. Ivar says he loves the bronze Black Bay 58. Cool. JD,
I mean, could we have a poll on patinaing these watches?
Mm-hmm. Do you like the patina on the bronze?
Do they
watch?
or don't they? Yeah.
Do you appreciate? You know, I kind of like it. It looks really sweet, but well, if you have a bronze watch, it's best to have just a single watch. If you just have one watch and it's a bronze watch, then patina on it would be like perfect. Would be the best. Like, look at this. It's blue. It turned blue, and then some links were affected, and then some were not at all. What the hell? It's a cool piece. They want 3,400. It doesn't look like they're charging extra for this patina.
Well, no. I mean, obviously they know their prices, and I presume there'll be a statement with the watch to say how it obtained this type of patina. I had a little note inside my Pelagos. When the chap told me how he patinaed the bracelet there.
And the oil, the olive oil, right?
The oils. He used different oils, warm oils.
And those oils get absorbed into the metal?
Well, the titanium has a whole life of its own. If you look at it under the microscope, apparently my watchmaker told me, I don't know whether I'll be end up wrong saying this, that if you look at the molecules of titanium underneath a very high-powered electron microscope, it's moving all the time, which is why titanium has this self-healing process. It can self-heal mild scratches.
That's crazy.
You know, so
you're blowing my mind right now.
Obviously, somebody's going to come on here and recorrect me again tonight. You know, but no, I mean, I'm a crusty old fart anyway at my age. So if you don't mind me saying,
very thin scratches, guys.
Very thin scratches.
Hairline
that they can dissipate.
Not gouges, like if you fell off a bicycle.
No,
you got this deep gouge in the side of your case.
Yeah,
you wouldn't leave it on the side of the table.
Yeah,
by morning it's a brand new piece.
No,
polish
no,
and everything.
it's not a mutant watch. No,
Yeah.
it's not part of the X range. No, the it's got a different color. People do stop me and say, what is that? You know, and I have to say to them that it is titanium. And once again, when I bought that watch, I was wrong again. I listened to too many YouTube videos where the people said it was grade 5 titanium, and it's not. It's grade 2 titanium.
Oh shit!
And also,
that's shit titanium. Might as well.
well, apparently there's a misconception whether it's grade 2 or grade 5. I have been told by Rolex headquarters that it's grade 2, and also the back of the watch, the back case cover and the clasp is oyster steel. It's not titanium. So you just get the case and the main case and the strap. But yeah, I mean, when you do patina them and try to speed up the patina process, they do look different, a lot different. They look darker. The metal takes on a sort of gunmetal, sort of dirty look to it.
It looks almost green. It looks like it was at sea, or
Yeah,
like those sea ships where they get that.
yeah.
Green.
I mean, it's
like a Statue of Liberty, right? Statue
Yeah.
of Liberty.
or the
has
Doxer.
turned green.
The Doxer Clive Cussler raised the Titanic. Doxer was had that artificial patina look. They lent it to you, didn't they, for some time in the box after the show? Is that right?
Yeah. It was a little bit different though. The Clive
Cussler, isn't it?
Clive Cussler. No,
yeah.
it was faux patina. It was like wire brushed patina.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like this. Yeah, it wasn't bronze. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure about it. David H says that the bronze patina looks disgusting to me, but nothing wrong with it or those who like it. Yeah, if you like it, if it's your thing, it could be cool. Hey, Romet, how you doing?
Oh, my live heater, the natural heater. Also so cold. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was.
Why are you wearing my eyeglasses?
Oh, somebody was asking about them. Okay, here we go. Take them off.
I sold him.
Huh?
I sold you.
No. I cannot buy. I cannot afford. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Take that. Take that. How was your day today at work? Was good? Oh, thing okay?
No. Whoever not clean my chair, it's annoying, but it's okay.
It was probably okay. Whoever doesn't.
It's nursing 101, man. If somebody using my assigned chair, please clean. Have to be clean, okay?
Yeah.
Nurse have to be clean. What the fuck? So lazy to clean.
Well, that's just life 101. I think
and
clean
also
after yourself.
Really irritating me. Irritating me.
Hey, don't get irritated. Be cool. We're going to Paris.
Right.
Wow.
So I told them.
Yeah.
Yo, team.
Yeah.
You better clean my chair.
Okay.
Like I told them.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. You're not gonna repeat yourself, right?
No.
No more repeating. Are you excited going to Paris? Which watch are you bringing with you?
No, because since the Korean fucking company canceled my tour, I'm already angry about that. It's not following my plan. Now I was in school, so I don't know what I'm saying.
That's what you should have done. Let's just stay in Paris. I don't know. Going to this town with luggage sounds really annoying. It sounds trouble. Maybe we cancel. Just get one more night in Paris.
No, we have to go.
Or we could get just a tour overnight.
We have to go.
Okay, we have to go. Never mind. So okay, we'll go. Whatever. Take the train and the bus, like we planned.
If something gonna happen, something happen.
Oh man, I'm already tired.
Adventure.
It's gonna be
Tired from what? Me?
No, walking and carrying luggage. But it's okay. It's okay. APIZ wants to know what Private Gentleman's next watch is gonna be.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to arrive next week, and if they can repair it under guarantee. It's the Paul Newman, Tudor Paul Newman, the steel and gold chronograph with the black dial, S&G. So, or as my wife calls it, the double OM, the Oisin O'Malley watch.
The
So-
Oisin O'Malley. Let me show you a watch and get your thoughts on this one. This is Humble Pines.
She's just being friendly, by the way. She wasn't being trying to be funny or sort of.
By the way, he didn't give you his AP?
No, he didn't. Sorry.
Humble Pine! What the fuck?
We need the AP.
I expected.
That is a beautiful piece, as I said the other night. You've got no chance of getting that anywhere in the UK.
AP. He was not free to go to Boston.
Hey, next time when we go together, you'll pick it up. Okay.
There's your original 1960s Rolex Submariner in the flesh.
Right?
with a Jubilee strap.
Jubilee bracelet, and you can see how it looks on my wrist. It wears so much smaller than the 41 Submariner.
Yeah, it's
Look.
beautiful.
Oh shit! I put the watches away. Hey, roommate. My mom, she's gonna come and pick up the watches. I don't know. Talk to her. Call her.
Let me take a shower.
Okay, take a shower and call my mom. Okay,
Let me take a shower.
go take a shower.
So what does AIPZ8 want as his next watch?
Get to 200 upvotes.
Yeah, it's 83 people
200
watching. You
upvotes.
might have to upvoting twice, I guess.
Use all of your troll accounts to upvote.
Yeah. Grandmaster Timmy?
Chime.
Time. I'm sorry, English problem.
Bang your watch.
Humberpan, I'm so disappointed at you. I thought you were gonna give your
Where
AP.
are you gonna wear it? Where you gonna wear it to Paris? The ABM?
Yeah.
Yo, come on, man.
Yeah.
You have to wear the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Wear the Pepsi or the Yachtmaster 37.
No, I'm gonna wear Pepsi.
Why not the Yachtmaster? That's a great watch too.
I have to wear Yachtmaster.
No, whatever you want. Whatever you're more comfortable with.
I'm more comfortable with Pepsi.
Okay, so wear Pepsi.
But the Paris has a big pocketing.
Yeah, but no. Paris? No. Paris is safe, right? Private gentleman.
Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
Private gentleman. Is Paris safe to travel with watches? Should be okay, right?
I would take one in the pocket, in a pouch, and one on the wrist. Have you got these little fold-over cloth Tudor Rolex pouches, the red and black ones, with the little cardboard insert that holds the watch in place?
Anyway,
I cover mine in
Go
tissue.
take a shower. Yeah.
I'd put one of those in your pocket, and I'd wear.
Uh-huh.
I'd bring one that's not too.
Not too flashy.
Yeah.
Should I
and
wear?
one.
I think I'll wear the Daytona. I guess I'll make this my one and done. Or should I wear the Explorer too? Ah, fuck.
No, you wear the Explorer too last
In Paris,
Explorer.
I would go with the Explorer 2.
last time, so.
Okay, I'll wear
I
Explorer
wouldn't go with.
too.
I wouldn't go with Daytona.
Last time, what? Don't you hearing?
Oh,
You wearing last time.
so this time wear the Daytona?
Yeah, it has to be different one. What the fuck?
Okay, cool.
Or this one.
Oh, the Maldives.
Watch it. Not the
Yeah.
Explorer tour.
Actually, I'll bring this one with me, just in case. APAZ Tim, you should give Tudor memorabilia.
No,
You
that's
got-
fine. I've got enough of my own. But if you want to give anything like that away, we could always do a charity raffle. You know,
Cool.
or something like that. You know, you don't need to give me any gifts at all. Anybody
Okay.
wants to give me any free gifts or money or anything like that, I'd rather put it to your show than benefit me in any way. I'm not here for that kind of thing. But thank you very much. It's very kind of you to offer.
Thank you, private gentleman. Yeah. Hey, so sorry. What do you think about this? The Sub 41. Yeah, this is like you said, the remaking, right, of the original Submariner. Yeah.
Yeah, all you need is a white tuxedo and a bow
Yeah.
tie and a cigarette and be on a beach, and it's Dr. No all over again
It's
in a
done.
Jubilee bracelet.
Yeah. It's a perfect watch. I can't believe it. And no, I mean, Humble Pine, wore this watch for like 4 days straight and actually still wearing it. So it's like now been like 3 weeks. And he said this is like his new favorite watch.
Well,
Yeah,
it's gone straight into the black book of hype on the ADs as a long waiting list down. There's a ton of names per dealership for it. So, I mean, you've got about as much chance of getting one as the handshake from Her Majesty at the moment, or His Majesty at the moment. So, you know, this is what happens. They bring out these watches. I went into one AD. Oh, super chat there, JD. Thank you very much.
JDMTL. $28. Dang, that's really generous. Thank you so much, JDMTL. 28
Thank
bucks.
you, sir.
Timmy, you rock, man. Hey guys, stick around. I'll take you guys to Paris with the roommate. We'll show you guys around. And we hope that you will be able to follow us along, but then more importantly, take your roommate or whatever, or go with your friend to Paris if you've been thinking, if you've been meaning to. Anyways, and we're gonna keep, and then like when I come back, man, I got some watch plans. I've been talking to Humble Pine yesterday, and to Time is a Human Construct. We're gonna try to pivot and reformat the channel a little bit, do some improvements, do some housekeeping. I got content that I've been meaning to release for a while. You know, like that Raphael. You know, like that Raphael Young video, the collector, right, when he picked up the day date. That was freaking amazing. Anyways, I got tons of footage that I need to start working through. So, anyways. When I'm back from Paris, it's back to work. It's back to making some content for watch people, because it's so boring out there. Man, everybody is just circle jerking each other. The watch community. Britt Pierce is right. I mean, it's just so boring around here. It's like it's the same thing on repeat. So we need to shake it up, shake up the watch space. I don't know. Have some fun, okay? So, guys, stick around, and it'll be a fun ride. I'll be overhauling my collection. This time, it has to be done. It hath to be doneth. Since when is a circle jerk boring? Double D. Man, it's funny shit. This is funny shit. I'm gonna end the poll. We had 57% of the audience, private gentlemen, who doesn't like the patina on the bronze watches, and 42 that do like. There's not a lot of people who like bronze watches. I would say it's a difficult metal to live with. It's like having another roommate. You really have to take care of it.
Yeah. Well, that's very close. It's not completely conclusive. That's a bit like the Brexit vote, that one.
Mm-hmm.
So the green has some beneficial health properties that seep into the skin, especially on the copper version. So I think it was something that will grow on you, really, probably literally.
You reckon? Huh.
Yeah, I'm sure that there'll be a an interest in them, a fad or a craze for them, but it's too early to tell, really.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see here. We've got this. Let's go back to, let's just check out what's going on here on European Watch Company real quick. By the way, shout out to Nub Gunner. Nub Gunner looks to be a fan of the new Tudor. Just a quick glance. I love seeing what's the new stuff. Oh, this is all watches, new arrivals. I was in Boston yesterday. I could have visited European Watch Company, but
yeah, salute to Nub there. Yeah, fellow comrade of mine.
Salute, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, definitely, brother.
JBB. Someone in the previous chat said that ashtrays are made from repurposed gondolas.
Very nice.
Oh, that's very romantic. Oh, shout out to Oshin O'Malley. Yeah, Oshin. He's doing wallet. Did you see it? It's actually they look like they might be ready to go on sale soon. 1 second. Let me show you this. Oshin. Let's just pull up his IG. Okay, here we go. This one, check this out, right? Haha. Looking pretty good. It's like 3 types of finishes of leather. And it's just, just a nice stitch. Very simple leather good. Huh. Pretty cool. Pretty cool collab. And there we can see Oshin's got some kind of a platinum MasterCard. I think this is the card he gave me when we were at the Leopard Lounge to pay for the drinks. And Oshin was like, because we were with these guys, and there was an issue with the bill, man. People started trying to calculate how much everybody has to pay, and Oshin got really frustrated. He took out that platinum card, and he's just like, just put 400 on me, and then figure out the rest. I had to hey, whoa, it's just, hey, let's just everybody calm down. Let's to work out the bill. It's funny stuff, but it's a good-looking wallet. Hey, roommate, look at this wallet.
Yeah, so bring me next time. I will calculate for you guys.
Bring where?
The whatever I'm gonna calculate the include tip how much you guys each person had to
Oh,
pay.
how much to pay at the Leopard Lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good at calculating. Roommate is actually really good at math. She's got some serious math skills. She finished calculus, advanced calculus.
Korean, okay? I'm born in Korean. Okay, Korea.
She knows advanced calculus and everything.
Only problem is English. So fucking hard language. So fucking hard.
It is a hard language. Red Shovel in the chat. Shout out to the Red Shovel. Bring it on my card. Bang it on my card. Yeah. Just bang it on my card. The OG Dang is Tim. Are you going to see the build up of the Olympics? Oh, it's going to be in Paris. They're constructing it right now. So, yeah, definitely. I'll take you guys on a tour of the build up there. So, make sure to stick around, keep watching the channel, subscribe, upvote the stream. Upvote the stream. It does help out. Let's see, what do they got on the European watch company? They got new stuff. What's the value among these pieces? Oh, wow. This, they got 5164 for 82,000. That's a lot of money they're giving for it. Like new. Interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of stuff here. Let's see what else they got. They got Lange. Wow, jumping seconds. That's a Richard Lange thing, I believe. Complication. Basically, like a deadbeat seconds. This watch, I really like though. This, what the heck? That's a pretty cool looking watch. It's like if Patek was making a Richard Mille, but still using regular Patek complication. Looks like it comes with 2 backs, an open case back, and a traditional closed case back that you can engrave. Pretty cool. Wow. That's an interesting looking piece. Oh, it's a full perpetual calendar with the day-night indicator and the moon phase. Very cool.
All the watches.
Where's all the watches? Oh, they're in this thing. Here. Careful. Hey, also shout out to the Red Shovel and the Watch Apprentice for doing a fantastic show last night. I wasn't doing stream yesterday, so but the guys filled in, you know, they brought a little bit of content there. That was good to see.
Oh, thank you, JDMTL. Thank you, JDMTL.
Yeah, JDMTL, $28. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Very, very.
Thank you.
Right. Looks as though I'm going to have to eject now. So I'm running out of fuel, so I've got to come into land.
Gotcha. Private gentleman, thank you so much for coming on the live stream. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you maybe
In
tomorrow.
London.
Yeah,
And
I'll
definitely
be on
in
tomorrow.
London. All right.
Oh yes, most definitely. You know, we'll probably have you over for dinner this time when you come over, and
Yep. Mommy,
I'll
let me
I'll
know
pick you
what
both
you
up in a car or something, and we'll sort something out.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully you can get another wingman.
Yeah. Hey, I actually I do have to get through that auction. And hey, if somebody wants to jump on, the link is in the chat. I'll be going through the Alpine, basically the Sotheby's auction, and just checking out what the prices are like. Okay.
Okay. Take
Peace.
care.
Peace.
Peace.
Private gentleman, the legend. Always cool to chat there with a private gentleman. Okay, let's get back to Watch Talk here. It's a pretty interesting show turning out to be. Huh?
That's it?
Not that's it. Maybe also lenses too. And look, there's a Tudor over there in the box.
Tudor?
Yeah, it's in the box. It's not.
Can take the.
People can take the Tudor. You don't get.
Yeah, Tudor.
Yo,
Bye-bye,
just. Okay, lock it. You have to.
Oh, Tudor.
Also, there's a little key in underneath. Yeah. Anyways, guys, let's keep going here. Let's just go in order of watches that they had here, because this is some basic stuff, but we could see what you can get for your money today going onto an auction. Oh, it's not here. It's not here. Maybe it's over behind me. Oh, over here on the shelf. Sorry, roommate, I'm doing a show, so please. Left-hand drive once was purported to be the savior of the wristwatch space. The gray market cartel was trying to convince everybody that this watch is going to be discontinued after 1 year, and it would be worth more than the sun and the stars. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm doing a show.
You want me to give this one?
I don't care. It's just I just said if you can find it, yes, do it. If you can't, whatever. Well, I can't find you a key. I'm sorry. Not right now. Is not the right time. Well, what do you? I mean, I could end the show.
Yo, first of all.
Okay. You want me to end the show? Okay, I'll end the show.
I just come to work, right?
Well, I don't know where the key is.
And who the fucking put the key?
Well, I don't have the key. I put it, but I don't know I don't know where it is. Like I don't remember where every single object.
I'm the fucking best person. Who gonna fucking leave?
Don't look for it. I said don't look for it. If it's not obviously over there or over there, then don't waste your time. You're not gonna find it. There's too many things in this house. We need to simplify. Ow, what the? Oh, you found it. So what's the problem? Why were you complaining? I said it was there somewhere.
Be careful.
What? Be careful what?
Be careful. Don't make me disappointed, okay? Don't triggering. I'm fragile, okay?
I'm not trying to triggering you.
I just coming back to work and I'm dealing with this kind of shit.
Okay, what did I even do? Guys, this is wild. Bang that roommate. I'm gonna have to do some banging. Roommate is triggered out of control. Anyways, I'm gonna
tell the story, okay?
I'm
sorry, it's family.
No,
so basically, he had two women. Okay? One is his mom and one is me. Both of them nurse, okay? I'm working whole day. I mean, since Sunday,
right.
Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday I'm working, okay? And I'm just coming back, clean. I try to make a cook for the dinner, right?
Yeah, I just came home too.
And there is another woman.
fuck?
That's his mom. His mom was a full-time nurse working.
Yes.
Okay, and she's starting working at 4 a.m. dialysis like that.
How does she do that? She's amazing.
And she tried to helping to come to stop by here to pick up his watch. It's not her business. This is not fucking not my business, okay?
Yeah.
And so 2 women
What's
helping
the
him.
difference? I said it doesn't matter. I said, yeah, lock it just in case.
And what is fucking this guy's problem?
Look, I just said just lock it just in case.
We tried to helping him. And what is the fucking problem? What's
what did I
complaining
do?
about?
No,
He's not appreciate that shit.
what do you mean I'm not? I
seriously.
appreciate it. I really appreciate
your
it.
mom also, she finished work, tired. She can go home directly, but she gonna stop by here.
Because we're going to Paris, we need to put the watches
This
away.
is not none of her business. This is for
Okay,
your
I know.
fucking business.
Yeah, for
And she
our
tried to
our
help.
business, not just my
You
business.
have to logically
your watches
think
too. They're your watches too. They're your watches too.
Somebody ask you to buy fucking a lot of watches? No.
This is mental illness. These watches are mental
Okay,
illness. We're gonna have to sell some.
because we fucking dealing
Okay,
with
we're gonna
mentally
sell
sick
some.
people.
All right. Yeah.
Because also I'm so annoying my work. Because
Yeah.
fucking using my chair, please fucking clean.
All right. But how am I responsible for your chair not being clean?
I'm saying
Okay.
that I clean nicely set up,
Okay.
somebody using.
Okay.
And just leave some patients using.
Yeah.
Okay? What the
Yeah.
fuck? Same thing, you now appreciate us.
I appreciate.
We have tried to helping you
How?
and you not.
What did I do that shows not that I didn't appreciate?
You just find the you want me to end the stream?
That's not-
I'm working.
No, I said, hey, if you need me.
You-
No, that's literally. That's
First of all-
literally. I said that's literally.
First of all, I
Yeah.
call you.
I said I can't find it because I'm.
Before the
Why are
stream,
we-
I call him. Yo, we're going to Paris. You have to contact your mom to pick up your fucking watches.
Yeah, I did.
Before the stream.
I did. She can't do
So-
tomorrow. I arrived
So-
5 minutes before starting the stream.
So you need
What do
to
you want me to do?
You need to kind of set up to go to
I had
easy
set
way.
up to do the stream. I can't do this one. I mean I could. That's why I said I could. End
Why you fucked up, girl? If
What?
you cannot do, you cannot only focus on stream. None of the can. You cannot afford to think about that. Then why you can fuck? Don't fuck anything. Just focus on this thing. It fucking doesn't make sense. What am I talking about? You just want to what you want to do. That's
What do
the
you
fucking
mean?
problem.
No. I literally said, hey, if this is
The
important.
human life,
No,
you
li-
have to do something even you don't like. Okay?
I said I will
And-
end the stream and I will do this one. I literally said.
No, you can say that. Oh, sorry, you guys excuse. My mom gonna pick up the bike,
Yeah.
and then I have to find the key.
So what?
Just
You want me?
excuse-
What do you want me to
don't-
do?
you don't
Leave
need
the
to-
live stream?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I didn't say anything. I was just saying. I was just commenting to you.
You need to be just think.
I am
really.
thinking. I'm really thinking. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
really thinking.
Okay. Yeah, already I got.
So you
everything.
found the key. So okay.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
asking.
So
That's
what's
it.
the fight? Why are you looking to fight, man?
I'm not fighting. I'm just educating you.
I think you're stressed
and
out.
I'm
I think you need to
and
fight.
I just emphasizing you have a fucking 2 nice women try to fucking help you
Yeah, I appreciate it.
without any just asking any.
What do you mean
payback.
help me? Are you going to Paris as well? She's helping us. You're going to Paris too. No?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
So
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
it's
I'm going to Paris.
it's for
yeah.
us. It's not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for me. Come on, man.
No, what the fuck talking about? I'm talking about the fucking your watch shit. Seriously.
Yeah, watches.
You need to study. You need to study for something.
I need to study something. What do you want me to study?
Because you don't know why people complaining about.
What-
don't-
what are you-
don't get
what
it
are you
why
complaining
I'm
about?
complaining about.
No, I get it what you're complaining about because I'm not helping you to give the watches to my mom. But I arrived home and I had to immediately start the stream because
you're not set up that I can directly pick up to give to you.
because I didn't have the time.
You already.
I
didn't have
arrived.
time.
I arrived from Boston.
Unfortunately, you only have.
I arrived from Boston.
You know what? Only he can have time.
I came from Boston.
Whenever you have time.
Yo,
Humble pie dinner.
I almost died
You
on the
don't-
way here.
Oh yeah.
Roommate, you know, I was so sick. I was on the bus 4 hours, and then I get on the wrong train. I take the D train, and some lady throw up in the cart, and we were all trapped there. There were people crawling to get out because it was so horrible. So then the next stop happened. I had to get out.
No, you should call 911.
So I had to walk like 3 stops.
You should
Well, there was a
call.
lot of people, but like there was a lot of people. Somebody already
You need
called.
to find out why
She was
doesn't
with
know.
friends. She was with friends. It was listen.
Okay.
I couldn't get involved.
Okay, but this one is
But the-
you.
But I came home late, so and that's why I only had like 15 minutes.
so
So
you-
and I
you-
even got your bagels. Look,
Okay, so
look,
you
go
can-
look the
so-
bagels.
okay,
I got your
I
bagels.
can see that. I'm
All
not
right,
blinded.
all right. So
Yo,
what the hell?
First of all, so you can delay the stream. So excuses, people like yo, I'm late.
That's
today,
what I
you can-
said. I'm gonna end the
Yeah.
stream today. I'm gonna focus on making sure that we do this thing for my mom. So what's the problem? Why are you saying this is a problem? This is me saying
First of all,
that
you
this is
said-
more important.
First of all, you asked me to call your mom to what time she can pick up, so I had to set up.
Yeah, what did she say? When is she gonna pick up?
No, I don't know. So I just tried to set up to everything, but you just didn't hear me,
Because I'm doing a stream. That's why I said let me end the stream so I can help you.
and you're not appreciated. So I,
Oh, what do you mean? I don't.
so I have to be
Ah!
emphasizing again. I have to emphasizing again that you have two women really sincerely care about fucking you. Okay, you should know.
Guys, this is just madness.
Look at that. Ask this viewer people like a 19.
They agree with you, of course.
Ask it. Probably they working hard, so their roommate doesn't need to work.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's why their
they
roommate can bang the whatever shit. But I'm fucking working. I'm supporting this house shit.
All right, what?
Okay.
All right.
So you have to appreciate.
I am appreciating. It's hard, guys. It's really, really hard. How do I pivot from that? Actually, let me go grab some water, guys. I drank all my water, and I'm thirsty over here. So just talk amongst yourself, okay? Hey, I'll play a little bit of music. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'll play. Yeah. Put the backpack. And your Hey, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. It's just have to do with what I've got, and that's what we've got. Whew. Yeah, I got my water back. Got another bottle. So thirsty today. Really had a I really want to open this bottle of wine. Roommate, Can I drink? Can I drink this bottle?
No, shut up. It's better.
Look at it. This was a gift. I was told this is gonna be the best bottle ever. It's Syrah. Maybe for the super chat. What if somebody super chat? No. Okay. Tensely. 2022. This is time is a human construct. He's trying to get me onto Syrah. He said the cab is amazing, but
Yo, give me the roar. I'm gonna put the Tudor and everything.
there's more roll right there behind me. The red one, you see it right there?
No, fucking 3 roar. Where is it?
3-roll. Oh, the 3-roll right here.
Okay. Give me.
This is the Timepiece Gentleman 3-roll.
Where is your Cartier? Where is your fucking Cartier?
What Cartier? Oh, my Cartier ring.
No.
That's gonna get definitely stolen. You want to put it in the box? The box is right there. The square small one.
No, where is the Cartier?
Cartier.
Watch it.
And by the way, take this one. This is valuable. This is historical memorabilia. Romain, take this one. Let's make sure that this does not get stolen. I have it in protective film. How about some of these fragrances? Those are valuable fragrances. That wizard fragrance is like $1,000. You know that? This is the fragrance that I got for the wizard. And then he reneged it. He didn't like it, so he wanted to return it. So he sold it back to me for half the price. So I think it was like $1,000. Then he sold it back to me for $550. Which doesn't make much sense. Where's my Tudor? It's a pretty good fragrance. Guys, what fragrance are you wearing right now? Let's try this. Let's try this on. It smells expensive. I don't know how to describe it. The wizard fragrance. Jesus. Jesus, Timmy. You paid no, I paid 500. I paid 500. What's this? You want me to put it on? Just open it like this. You don't know how to open?
No.
Oh, we're gonna take these with us? This is the triple roll.
No.
Look at this. These are the lady-sized watches. Lady-sized
And
watches.
where is your Cartier?
My Cartier?
Watch.
It's in the box. It's in the red box right there behind the painting. And what about the monkey? No, careful with the painting. What are you doing? That's fucked up.
I'll fix later.
Oh, what's this? No. Keep this in the box. Keep the Cartier in the box. In case somebody wants to buy it.
No, just giving. You want to leave here home?
This one? No.
Just put it there.
Oh, you want me to put it on there? There you go. Take the pillow. Okay. Jesus. All right, guys. Let's get back to watches. Enough of the roommates' distractions. We have to blast through this auction. Otherwise, We're not gonna know what the hell is going on in the watch space. Whoa, that's pretty cool. 2003, stickered back, gold Daytona on a leather strap for 25.4. It's kind of where the market is, I guess. Yep, yep. Oh man, don't want to see this. What do they call this? The moon dust. That's below retail, and that's a well. Actually, you know what? That's a really effed up condition. How did they even get it into the auction? Like, hey, I found a perfect example. A guy fell off a bicycle into a lake in this watch, and we're not even gonna clean it. Get this. Like, what is going on? Like, it's all dirty. Come on, Phillips. Get it together, man. And you know what? The price reflects it. 30,500. Pretty cool. Now, let's just skip to this one. Number 5. That's the AutoZone in red. The Patek Philippe 6007. That's from last year. Kind of a budget, I guess, budget offer from Patek. I know quite a few people who were offered this watch as their first piece, and a lot of them have declined it because this goes below retail. As you can see, it's a $40,000 watch going for $33,000. So yeah, that's a. You'll get. Oh damn! Wait! What are you talking about? What did you say?
I'm gonna give you my watch once she contact us.
You'll give her the watches. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you, roommate. Sorry, I didn't mean to be whatever you thought I was. I'm just trying to do a show. Whoa, Alex says he'll train the Hamilton for the Cartier. Damn, that's brutal, man. Alex always knows how to kick a man when he's down. Ugly Patek. Wait, which one? Oh, the AutoZone. It's pretty cool, but look at this. Holy crap. Root beer sold for 28,000. Solid gold root beer. That's crazy cheap. Cheap. What the fuck? And remember, the seller is minus seller fees. So the seller is going to get like 25,000. That's a loss. This guy took a bath. But I do like how it looks. The patina on the rose gold is just delicious. This is a terrible result, in my opinion, for this watch. Because this had a lot of promise. It's a great piece, if you ask me. It's a very subtle. In fact, the full rose gold. I don't know what they did with this picture. This is not normal picture. It's enhanced. But when you see this watch in real life on somebody, it looks like it's steel. Because I don't know that in some lighting conditions, rose gold could look like steel. But when it's two-tone, it's much easier to see the contrast than the full gold. So maybe that's why these are not so very popular. But yeah, let's move along here. Our beautiful 5110J World Time. Oh wow, these are cute. These are what's commonly known as a lady world times, like a lady Patek collection. Not really, but like lady size Patek collection. They're beautiful. Look at this. A very, very sexy piece here. World time. I mean, what else do you need? It's actually the fact that it's smaller in size makes it really wearable. And then it's got the crown guards on the dress watch. So it's really wearable because You know, you could kind of maybe even pull it off as a semi-sports watch if you're a baller. No, but you have to be a baller to do it. Yeah, 37 mil. Exactly. David N. Exactly. 37 mil. This watch just hits all the marks. Love this piece. And then they went like super big. Oh, here's an example. This is a beautiful one. I can't believe how cheap this is. Unbelievable. With a close-in-A dial, 82,000 Swiss francs. Jamie, a member of a watch community, he has a close-in-A dial, but a different map and slightly different model. But he paid like way over 100K. So this, a close-in-A, Patek, under 100, very nice. Wow. Very cool. Look at this picture. It's got Patek Philippe logo branding on the bezel. Yeah, instead of printing it on the close-in-A and ruining the close-in-A, they put it on the bezel. That's ballsy. Beautiful finished micro rotor movement. Oh, this one has a Patek Philippe seal. I would think that this would have a Geneva seal, but okay. It's one of the newer references. Let's keep going here along. This is a beautiful Cartier tank. Wow. Chai noise. What the hell? This is like freaking killer watch. I think this sold below retail. When this retail, these are like limited to 100 something pieces, maybe 50 pieces. Let's see. It says on the back usually. Yeah, okay. This is number 19 out of 100. Wow. This is what I call a tank with a twist. It's a classic design case, but it's got this wild inlays. Holy moly. Now, I'm not sure if this was like a Chinese New Year thing or what the hell. It just says Privé Tank Chai Noise. What the hell? Chai Noise. Tank Chai Noise, drawing inspiration from the resemblance to Asian architecture elements. Okay, so it is like a Chinese inspired design. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I could see like a Chinese character here, and not sure what that means, but yeah, it looks like Chinatown, like something you would see in Chinatown. Very cool. I like especially how the movement bridges have been shaped into this design. It's pretty wild. Cartier is an insane brand, and this is below retail. Let's see what else. Oh wow, Sinn in platinum. Get the fuck out of here. That's beautiful. Wow. Shinwas. Oh shit. Jesus. Okay. Thank you, Russell. I might get canceled for that. Thank you for the correction. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I don't. I did not mean. Let's see here. Wow. This is platinum Sinn with the blood red capuchon. So sexy. One of the viewers has this one in rose gold. It's a stunning piece. Number 14 out of 100. Again, these are really limited. And when you see a number that's special to you, that could be a great reason to pick up. 25.4. This is below retail. I think these retail for like 50K at least. Because I believe one of the people bought this one for like a rose gold one for around this price. So yeah, auctions are now viable places to buy watches. Oh, here we go. Cartier. Now, what in the world is this? It's like a watch that you can protect the face off. Let's see it. So there you go. It's a slider. Now, this is really cool. And it actually plays into something that I saw yesterday. Yesterday, we stopped by Van Cleef and Arpels. And I asked them, like, hey, do you have any watches? Just some weird stuff, just something to take out from the back, just to show me. And oh yeah, sushi. Whoa, roommate makes sushi.
I'm going to your mom coming.
Thank you. All right. Sorry about that. Roommate's just force feeding me. It's all kinds of abuse here and funny stuff. But hey, check this out. This was Van Cleef watch. Roommate, look at this. Full gold. And to see the watch, you have to squeeze the two ears, the what do you call it? The Mickey Mouse ears, and that door lifts open, and you can see the time.
That's for the Car and Chronos roommate.
Cars and Chrono roommate. Great choice. Great choice.
Not for me.
Not for you. Not for you. But it is really nice. The awesome pump. Producer Michael sold his Lange. Are they crashing, Tim? Langes are dropping in price. Believe it or not. Don't. Actually, we might come to see some Langes in this auction as well. Pawn. So stay tuned. Oh yeah. So, but what's interesting about this shutter kind of design is actually it was Van Cleef that invented this type of a watch, because he was explaining that they made a watch because for the women it was like not cool to wear a watch to go like to these parties. So Van Cleef made secret watches, a bracelet that doesn't look like it's a watch, but if you remove the slider or something, bam, you can see the time. So I guess Cartier was following that similar trend. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's see it. Langes. Okay, we'll get to it. We got two Urban Jurgensen. This is a disaster, in my opinion. This your Urban Jurgensen for 14,000. That's cheap, really cheap, especially now that Kari Voutilainen purchased Urban Jurgensen. I think that's I guess it's not a very spectacular watch. Let's see, 35 millimeters in diameter. Okay. Is it Awesome Pawn says the Urban Jurgensen is overrated? I think actually it's underrated. Like nobody talks about Urban Jurgensen, and to be honest, like they're not getting covered. They're not covered by mainstream kind of hodinky. Whenever, for example, Kari Voutilainen releases a new watch, it's bound to be covered by monochrome and hodinky, etc. But Urban Jurgensen, when was the last time I saw an article on them? Never. Let's see. What is this? Sun Turtle Camper said that I will like to dedicate this YouTube video to my day driving a taxi. LOL. Fat Pizza, John Howard, Animal Noises. Fat Pizza is a super fun Australian comedy. The movie. Okay. Thank you for that. Interesting. All right, let's see. Urban Jurgensen. There was two of them. Now the second one seems to be a lot higher quality than the first one. Oh yeah, okay. This one's got a proper guilloche dial. It's actually very nice dial. Very traditional, very actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Lyrique, right? Etude that Bill Sanders helped put together. Oh, okay. And it's got a movement. Urban Jurgensen, I guess this is an in-house movement. Guilloche rotor. Very cool. 21 carats. It's okay. This one, I gotta say, I like it more than the other one, but I still not a fan. Looks like a really old man watch. 37 mil. But you know what? There's some charm to it. I'm just not a fan of these. What are they called? Teardrop lugs. It's a shitter. Okay. Okay, Patek Philippe. Here we go. Oh, nice. That's stainless steel. Get the fuck out of here. What is this? What the fuck, guys? Astra Torino. 1941. The reference 1485 was launched in 1940. Was only produced in stainless steel, whereas the reference 1486 was gold version. Okay, these reference was the first square waterproof watches produced by Patek Philippe. This reference has seen 2 series with a total production of about 200 pieces. First equipped with caliber 10. The second one equipped with a different caliber. But anyways, that's pretty funny. Waterproof Patek Philippe wristwatch in steel. Where have I seen this design? Reminds me of 1908 a lot because of the 9-12-3 and then the running seconds at 6. But the way it's squared off, it's really nomos, nomos, right? No, very nomos. Is there a picture? Okay, there's a picture of the box that it came in. Interesting. It looks Cartier, Cartier box. Or maybe no, it's not an aftermarket. It's the box. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, they show how the waterproofing is done. Wow. That's crazy. It's like it has an inner housing. Man. Pretty cool. I like the design. It looks like this one hasn't even been worn. The biggest problem I guess I have with it is that it's now modern standards wise, this is totally a ladies piece. And a really nice ladies piece at that. Right? It's a design that I could see coming back actually. Oh man. Which one? The Urban Jurgensen? Wow, I can't believe. People really don't like the Urban Jurgensen. Okay. What about these Patek Philippe's, the square one? Does this do anything for you? How much did it sell for? Oh, bidding closed. Oh shit. Sorry. Hold on a second. I need to log in so that we could see prices. Oh wait, no. Well, we could see prices. So maybe it didn't sell. Bidding closed. Oh no, okay. It sold for 30,500. That's a lot of money, if you ask me. Serious money there. Then this Patek sold for 33,000. 1921 though. 1921 is the OG year. Let's see. That's a good looking watch. Interesting lugs, pass through, kind of NATO strap. Not a fan, but 33,000. Wow. Could have been one of the first like NATO strap dress watches. 1921 again. Crazy stuff. Here's a, oh wow, a Seiko, a gold Seiko Astron GPS solar. What the hell? Okay. Commemorative 50th anniversary quartz Astron, limited to 50 pieces. Released December 25th, 1969. Yo, that's wild. Huh. I'm shocked that it still works to this day. Like how would one of these get serviced? Let's see. Sacred warranty card, instruction manuals. It's a 40 kind of 40-ish mil case size. Pretty good. No details on it though. No, absolutely no history. Wow. It's wild. But you know what? The Seiko still to this day does watches with this type of a finish where it's hammered, and they charge some ridiculous prices. I think they had like a dress watch for like it was like 40K. I think it's way too much. All right, now we're in the zone of day dates, and what is this? No reserve, a 1603 sold for 5,000 Swiss francs. That's just a race to the bottom. Oh, dang. This is actually a good looking one. What is this? A shit dial? Kind of looks like, but it's got that engine turned bezel. And it looks like a really, really crappy Datejust. Just like something that they pulled out of a drawer. Not a great one, but hey, you know what? It's reflected. 5,000. Still, that's a lot of money for this watch. Now, this type of piece I think would go for freaking 20K in 2002. Now we've got two day dates 36. I keep telling I think Red should just get a day date 36, something fun. Holy moly. Not something like this. Definitely not for him. But, and that's a beautiful, I don't know what that script says, but it is beautiful. In the blue with the gold, very patina. 22,000. These day dates are just dropping like a stone. Okay, now this is a very interesting watch. AP, I think this was at a time like the thinnest tourbillon. AP put a micro tourbillon in this watch. How ballsy was that? Look, the way you set the watch is just, there's just a crown on the back. Dang. What a piece. These are very collectible nowadays. AP has one of these in their museum, quote unquote, in the Soho House in Manhattan. So if anybody ever wants to see these, you're passing through New York. It's a very small watch, tiny. Let's keep going here. We got a few more to get through. Okay, now this is an interesting watch. Is this perpetual or annual? Oh, it's annual. Okay. I believe TGV had something along these lines, I believe. But he had like a white one, and it cost fraction of the price. This is, however, is a platinum example. Still, this is way too much. 76,000 for platinum. I guess it's number one. It's a Tuscany blue dial. Let's see, what did they say here about this piece? Made in 1983 and not as previously stated. The catalog note has been updated. Wow. At a time when quartz movements were threatening to change the watch industry forever, AP carried on with what they always been doing best, creating extraordinary mechanical watches. They combined a perpetual calendar with an automatic movement and launched the reference 5548 in 1978. The watch was very successful and produced until 1991. It is a cool looking watch, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? You know what this reminds me of? The new Ed Sheeran Perpetual Royal Oak, because the way the dial is like hammered or whatever this texture is, it's very similar on the John Mayer AP. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Whoa, really shocked to see this one, the Beast, but number one. Why is this number one? Is it with limited editions? Huh. Interesting. Cars and Chrono was actually recently offered the Beast at retail, and he refused it. It was just not his style. I get it. I think I would have refused it as well. And by the way, try to take a guess how much a modern Beast, full stainless steel, costs retail. And let me know if you know the price. I'm pretty sure I can remember, but I might be wrong. So let me know in the chat. Let's see here. This was number one, so that's really ballsy. Okay. I think the modern reference is like 64,000. So for a steel chronograph watch, that's an insane amount of money. All right, now let's get to Lange's here. Awesome Pawn was asking me earlier, hey Timmy, do you like sorry, not do you think. He was asking me if Lange watches whether they're dropping in price as well, because other watches have been dropping in price. A lot of people have been very positive about Lange. Lange cut production during COVID, and they were seeing a lot of kind of gray market strength. But now the wheel has turned. Okay, this is actually a very interesting Lange one. I'm not gonna lie. That is just a ballsy bracelet. I think these are kind of custom in a way, these bracelets, because Lange outsources all their casework. So it might be like a custom order. Hey, Daniel!
Yeah, I'm a limited edition.
Hello, limited edition Danielle Katz.
Limited edition. I only wear certain glasses before nightfall, and I walk. I don't walk in a straight line, and I talk backwards. So I'm a unique limited edition.
Check out this limited edition, Daniel. What do you think? What's your take on this? 1995. So 5 years after the company was reborn.
How many years after it was reborn? When was it reborn?
I think in 1990s. No.
Was it that recent? We know that it broke up before or during the Second World War.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was not until 1990s. But I always liked the Lang one. This is just a beautiful model. They haven't changed it. Are they still making them? I don't know. But
Lange one, they still do, but they don't do it on this type of a bracelet.
Oh, okay. But
these are like one-off bracelets, I think.
Yeah.
And look at this. This is a Lange before open case back. One of the OGs.
Yeah.
But it didn't sell for much at all. It just barely got to the estimate, 50,800. I think this is a lot of watch.
I put myself up for sale, and there was no takers.
Same thing here, Daniel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean this Lange one is pretty cool. I wouldn't
Would you call
personally
that?
buy it.
Would you call that a beat? Sorry for interrupting. You're very cool about.
I think this is
going back.
cheap. 50,000 for a full gold Lange watch. That's
We got to make sure that everything's working. The inner sanctum of the piece is working, I guess. But presuming that it is that what you call the beads of rice, or what would you call that bracelet? What's it called? That kind of. It's very nice, though.
To me, it's almost borderline like, yeah, but beads of rice could be it, but like borderline shark mash. No.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's more shark. Now that I'm thinking
But-
of shark mesh, yeah.
Yeah, but this is more like
Somewhere in between.
each link is individual. You see how you
Oh,
see
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
You see how links are it's
Yeah.
a very well crafted bracelet.
I got to see my shrink and see how the links of my brain work. Might be the same way. I don't know.
I'm gonna need some advice as well. By the way, the Gash Man says hello
Yeah.
to Mr. Cat.
Hey, Mr. Gashman. Okay.
But yeah, it's not doing so well. I mean, a lot of this stuff is very basic. Like here is just
Yeah.
a basic Lange one.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. 2001 yellow gold. Look at that case back. See that? There you go. Those are real chatons, not like the chatons seen on the back of 1908.
Chatons meaning what? I forgot.
It's the little gold insert around the
Okay.
around the jewel.
Okay.
But you see how
That's a common term, and I actually forgot it. I just didn't know. So, anyone who's listening, there you have it. I wasn't a watchmaker. I'm a charlatan.
Daniel
Anyways,
Katz is not. But you know
I
who's a
didn't
watchmaker?
remember charlatan. What?
You know who's a watchmaker? Nico Leonard. He changed the strap ones.
Okay. I think aren't you on a little bit better terms with Nico now? I don't know. Are
I'm
you?
on fine terms.
Yeah.
I have nothing against the
But
guy.
you're just pulling each other's legs and stuff.
Look, he's screwed.
good.
I don't have to do anything anymore. He is done, in my opinion, because
Yeah.
that professional boxer, who's also turned professional suer, is suing Nico Leonard, and I think he's done.
Wait a minute. Are we going back to tracks again? What?
No, Nico Leonard is being sued by You didn't know about this?
No, I didn't know.
Oh
No.
my God.
Oh.
Okay. One
Is
second.
it legal to say anything about it? What is it?
No,
private?
it's on the news.
Oh, on CNN.
It's on like Belfast. Here, the Irish news. Here, I'll
Irish-
show you.
All right.
The Irish news. Whoa, what the hell? See, Carl Frampton sues
Yeah.
YouTuber claiming he breached his privacy on an expensive watch purchase.
What was that? Just say in a few words. What's
Well, see, here's what
I
happened.
don't have
Nico
to-
Leonard
Yeah.
exploited former two-weight world champion reputation in an online video. It
Mm.
was claimed. He's suing the entrepreneur seeking damages for the misuse of the private information. So basically, I think he shared some kind of a purchase story
Mhm.
with Nico Leonard, and then Nico Leonard used that private story in a video to call someone out, like, "Oh, you didn't buy this watch because this guy bought the watch," or something like that.
Okay, that. I could be wrong, and Nico may have messed up, but I think that's going to be a settlement, if anything. I don't think it's going to go.
Well,
further.
yeah, I mean, this is what they're saying. Well, yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be a settlement. But the question is, Nico doesn't have anything to settle with, right? What kind of settle? They're going to settle him for
He'll
what?
He'll settle with.
How much is he going to settle for? How much do you think this kind of thing is worth?
Okay, two. Let me guess. Okay, let me conjecture. He'll settle with two.
$2 million?
Limited edition. Let me finish.
Oh.
2 limited edition Casios plus the Daniel Katz collection of glasses.
Okay. That's what you would settle with. But Man,
Yeah.
Nico, they're gonna take his Ferrari.
Really?
Well, they gotta. They can't let him keep that.
I thought the guy was in the black. I don't want to get into it really. Let's not.
Look, he's
You don't
got
wanna
some
get yourself
fancy.
into trouble.
He's
What?
got a fancy schmancy Ferrari.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's complaining about it all the time in his videos. I'm not saying anything that's not public. He
Yeah.
shares all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's got like this fancy house.
Does
Yeah.
he? A wife and a kid, right? He's got 2 kids.
Yeah, he's just got. Yeah, he had second kid?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I know one. I know that he has one kid. I don't know about the second one.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe he's got one kid, and he sometimes communicates with other kids.
Oh, his wife. She was doing a little bit of like Twitch, like playing video games on Twitch, I think, or just Twitch stuff.
So what's wrong with that? I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that. I love Twitch.
That's like arcade, isn't it? Like the arcade
Yeah.
the old days. And you play Xbox, and I guess Twitch is another version of what's it called? Gaming, not gaming, but whatever it is that's taken place when we were young. They were called. You walk into an arcade. They're coming back, by the way. It's another version of going to a bar. That the old fashioned arcade of where you go play the games and you try to put money in and try to win the ball that goes to a bunch of gongs and tries to keep it going before it falls through the slot. It's from the 70s, Tim. It's before Xbox, before any of that, where you went to a room full of these game things, so where you put money in and you compete in something.
Yeah.
And now it's coming back, at least in Toronto. No, was it in Toronto?
Yeah, no, I just walked into something like this with the roommate, with the
And
claw machine.
you got to pay, right? You got to pay $20 just to get in.
Oh no!
Shit.
Well,
it's a night. They're doing a.
It's like a nightclub.
It's like a nightclub kind of thing. You order.
Are there yoga girls in there?
There might be. Yeah,
there might be yoga girls in there. Then we'll go together.
I can't remember where I walked in, but it was right near where I live. It's this happening. Creative clubs.
What are we doing? Talking watches online. We should be partying with those girls. What is going on?
I don't know. There's different. I only walked by that.
It's only $20. Sign me up.
And wait a minute. Now you got to fly all the way over here for that. I'm sure they have.
Okay,
it in
yeah,
New York.
it's gonna be $420.
No. It's like the whole idea, and it was a nightclub night.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's angle, and I think it was on. For those who know the Toronto area, it was on Queen Street West, somewhere in the Dufferin, Shaw. You won't know this, but Ossington area. So it's what used to be a rather grungy area. It's become more gentrified, and there's these nightclubs and boutiques that built up. Developers develop condos and apartments. It's gotten to the point where hopefully not the whole community's been kicked out that used to be there. It's sort of like the Brooklyn of Toronto. And in there, amongst the nightclubs, this one club, I can't remember where, I'll look for it and report to you, Tim, is this kind of arcade, like bringing back the old games, but you pay $20 to get in, you order a beer. Or
and it's unlimited games? You just play as many as you want?
No. I think then once you're in, you still have to pay to be in that game.
But it's unlimited drinks.
No, I don't know the details. No, they're bum. It's bum. They're trying to make a living. They're going to order
so
to get in.
You have to pay to enter.
Then you got to pay for the drinks and pay for
the drinks. It's out of my price point.
Okay.
I'm looking for free to get in with the free drinks.
Come on, Tim.
I'm joking.
This is Toronto. It's Canadian money. Anyway.
Toronto.
It's Canadian money.
All good.
What are you gonna say?
We'll come another time. We'll come another time when we make
Maybe
some money.
We'll go in with roommate. I'll come in with a ballerina on each of my arms.
The roommate can definitely go. She has a job.
Yeah. And she'll win all the games.
And she'll win the games,
Yeah.
and then she'll let me in with all the winning.
Don't you remember? Didn't you ever play where you go with this? It's like, oh God, it's like something Art Deco, like these game things with these balls. You pull this thing, and the ball shoots out. And it can drop into any of these holes, and you're trying to avoid it to get so many points. You go boing, boing, boing. You're trying to push these gizmos to keep the ball floating along and not fall into the ditch. And it gains more points as it goes. That's one game. There could be a hockey game. There's different versions. but now Xbox has taken over and everything's digital.
Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty. I have a.
There you go. Yeah.
I have a PlayStation joystick right here.
Right. This is just a different way of looking at it, right?
I play Call of Duty.
But it's boring in a way because you have to do it at home. What they're trying to do, like in record players and so on.
You're obstructing microphone. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. In the digital world,
Yes.
and people that are very into digital, or even computer scientists, youth, the Z generation or whatever generation you want to call it, they look at albums and records, and they want the old-fashioned vinyl to come back, not just digital. So they'll figure out the latest digital whatever for the speakers, but they might literally have the algorithm of a record player with the needle and putting the record on. Like, we have modern technology to deal with the latest movements, even though some stuff is handmade with watches. We can spread this out to the whole man and woman culture of man and womankind, where we're talking about watches and what has been, I'm crossing over this discussion, what has been still handmade to the greatest extent, but for the watchmaker to survive, they have to make so many of those gizmos, yet still make it handmade. So they acquire the latest technology to kind of mold those things, to make certain parts of the watches, which could be very boring to make to some extent. And they still finish off a lot of their parts themselves. And so they're still considered handmade to some extent. I don't know, like Rex Heppy, at this point now he's got 7 staff working for him. He has to put out so many watches, and he's turned into a little bit of a businessman, even though he wants to be Joe Watchmaker. Yeah. It's a dilemma. And so it's a marriage, if they can work, and Halter too. What's the name? Was the first name? The famous watchmaker Halter. So him and Rex Heppy and the guys that did Bethune and all these independents, the Groenfield brothers, they have to find that marriage of what they're going to use to get as far as actual parts that are made through nanotechnology or machinery and computers. I guess Miller, what's the name? Roger, Miller, what's it? The
Miller?
French guy. What?
Oh, F.P. Jorn?
No, not F.P. Jorn.
Frank Miller?
Yeah, him.
Frank Miller. Okay.
No, not Frank Miller.
No?
Damn, the ones that had the crazy watches. I forgot.
Richard Mille?
Richard Mille, yeah.
Okay.
Richard Mille. He's really French.
Richard.
And he's a marketing guy, and
it's all marketing, yeah.
And he's worked out the greatest technology, a marriage of nanotechnology for a lot of the parts. So a tennis player, like what's the name? The famous tennis player can play tennis with an $800,000 watch.
Actually, I heard that they break after that game.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. Don't. Nobody's watching.
So that's the game plan. Let's just deal with the game plan for a while. Let's not confuse it. So and all that stuff is supposedly nanotechnology and other parts, not gold and gems and so on. And there's a demand for that, but it's got to be with computers and robots and the latest science mixed in with handmade work, I guess, and or handmade design, such an original design. Not just everything thrown over to, and I'm not negatizing my Asian brothers and sisters, but where it's just mass produced as something super cheap. So, but I shouldn't even have brought it up because and Asia is coming up with stuff that's even better than what's coming out of Switzerland. Some of the parts, some of the final product of Switzerland is dependent on different factories of the high-end stuff of the parts, and then brought over. It's sourced over and brought in to maybe Omega. I'm only guessing. I don't know. Omega and other brands. And the whole final thing is something like maybe this.
Yeah.
So Rolex does most of their stuff in-house, but I'm sure computers and systems do get the original parts together, and then it's assembled by combination of people and computer and robots. And then things like the dial, to some extent, is finished off. It could be done by RNC, an RNC system, or it could be stamped, but very high quality, very high quality.
This is a really high quality stamp, I believe.
And all the people, and there's tons of humans
Yep.
that look it over very carefully, and you got to pay them to make sure everything is done right and finished a
Yeah.
little bit. Somewhere there's some kind of finishing by a human hand too.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to fit into making so many of these parts and so many of these pieces, so you can assure the client that they're getting something where there is some handmade done, and there's many people there that are watching over to see that everything is done right. AI, which scares me in general, moving people out of jobs, AI has probably a definite lot of contribution to mixing with human input to come out with a piece that ends up with a markup that still satisfies the client and then the stockholders of Rolex. Well, it's not. It's a foundation.
It's a
But
foundation.
another
That's
company,
why
it's a foundation. But still, the foundation is an ongoing business still. It's still an ongoing business. And to maximize, their objective is to maximize their...
I don't know if they have they don't actually, as a business, they don't have objective to maximize profits.
I thought even in that under
No,
that.
no, I don't think
No?
so.
Oh.
Even in that, they
Oh,
have
okay.
their objective is to preserve the name Rolex at basically like all costs. So it gives them like this flexibility to just be very creative, and I think that's why they're successful. I think they're successful not because they're trying so hard, but because they have freedom to just focus on one thing and make the best watch they can. And
This
that's
has
why.
nothing to do with anything since I took over Rolex.
No.
Does it?
Uh,
You never know.
you never.
Shh.
Hey, you never know when one of us might get picked up. You know, Rolex listens to all of this, of
Yeah,
course.
of course. Oh no, yeah, I do like this. It's a design that's been done before, but it's just done with good taste. I really like that design.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to say, well, look, you know, they're just beefing it up, and it is what it is, and why not just get it set back instead of this? But I'll tell you, this is a nice piece. It is a gorgeous piece, and you got to walk away from purists after a while and just take something if you like it. This certainly is something that a lot of people would like, and if funds allowed me, maybe not, because obligation to helping kids or something might be an objective. If I had extra funds, not getting another watch.
Ooh.
You know, like was it philanthropy?
Philanthropy.
Like all of a sudden, like you get a watch, and you know a lot
How
of
many
our
watches
members
do you need?
involve with philanthropy
Yeah.
already, and they own watches. So
Yeah.
I don't want to misconstrue things here. Boston and God knows how many people are maybe already contributing big time in philanthropy, but where I'm at, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, in order to contribute to philanthropy, you need to have something to
That's
be
right.
able to. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, there's people I know. As soon as there's, we're talking about people that may have millions in whatever, billions or whatever it is, and that's tied up investments, they're tied up in whatever projects, or whatever is left is, even though they're worth a lot, it's tied up in different things on paper. Whatever comes out on the side of disposable is going to getting some kids out of a Mumbai slum into a school system or something. Like, there's people out there that do that. So
That's pretty cool.
depends. It
There's a
depends.
lot
You
of
know?
there's a lot of amazing people out there that do fantastic work,
Yeah.
around the world.
Speaking of people do fantastic work, even though they come home to bark at you, is roommate.
Yeah. Man, that was rough. The roommate exploded on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know, that's gonna happen, right? It's New York.
It is what it is.
And
Yeah.
you know, I see people lose it there in the city, or they put on this neutral face. It just a rate explode. I see a lot of people on the streetcar system. They're in IT or whatever, and they got this busy on their iPhone, and they're looking this way, and they go like this. This is 20 somethings. They're
Wow.
acting too chill. One little distraction, and you can just see they'll explode. Like they're just on the edge.
Wow.
And that's Toronto. I don't know what it's like
Yeah.
anywhere else, but like I'm in a building, and it's this new happening thing, like the Brooklyn of Toronto.
Yeah.
And yet you're seeing a lot of people that are hoping to make that big break. They're in maybe an apartment or condo that they can't really afford, and they're just starting to make some funds with IT, which is very demanding depending on what area.
IT is going down as well. I mean, there's a lot
Well,
of these.
because you constantly have to educate yourself or reinvent yourself. It's
Yeah.
one or the other. You have to constantly, it's like every month you have to upgrade.
Yeah.
No matter what it's for. That's what's so nasty about that, world of information technology.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yes after a while. Like, who needs that? And then you're gonna have AI take you over from that. Even that, I don't know. Like that's where
I don't know if
get that
AI will
thought.
be able to do
Well,
anything.
I'm just being.
It's not very clever, to be honest. Like a lot of this AI, it can't figure out hands.
Computers never were intelligent, but people that are so caught up in making money for like as much money as they can.
The whole AI, I feel it's like another Bitcoin. They hype it up
but
like
yeah,
it's going to change the world.
But also they just want to use as little staff as possible so they can make a profit, whoever they are. So
Yeah.
they slave labor. I'm over exaggerating.
But it's not even quality work. The people don't like it. Like the AI articles that like Esquire tried to do that.
Mhm.
You know that?
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I think
have an AI write an article.
was it GQ or Esquire, one of the magazines, and they got caught.
Okay, I'm going to tell you like really what's going on now, right on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's right in the middle of YouTube. So, forgive me, Tim G. I'm not getting into politics. I'm just using this as an example if Tim G's listening.
Mm-hmm.
But there's on certain politicians, for example, and there's this thing about the courts are discussing, or what that person's gone through, or a family of a person that's in the news that may have done bad things, and the courts are trying to go after them, and there's this news that's reported, and you listen to it, and it's just like a female voice reporting the news, and talks like this. So-and-so did this, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then this happened. It's a female voice or a male voice, and I know it's not even a person. It's an AI report. It's not even, and it's so disingenuous. You can tell. It's just so, it's a robot talking.
Yeah.
And you've seen it before in different topics. I just happened to mention about a certain person I'm not crazy about, and they're doing the news on him over and over again. But it could be anybody that's in the news a lot. And instead of having regular news, they're throwing this in where they don't have to hire anybody. They're just it's a compilation of bits of things from writers, or writers is that news
just
that comes
filler.
out before the
It
news.
might as well
It's
not
filler.
even put it's filler. AI content is shite. It's filler. It's cheap. It's nasty. It all looks the same. Like every time I see a AI image, it looks like it's an AI. Maybe in the future it's not going to look like it's an AI, but maybe it will always look like it's AI. They said
I'm sometimes wrong, because when I first came on and saw you, Tim, I thought I want nothing of this AI, but it turned out you're real.
I'm the real deal.
Yeah.
I'm the real deal, and maybe the real is not as great as it's all made out to be, huh?
Well, we won't get into that, Tim. But we really got off topic.
No, but
Rolex,
hey, it's a good topic. It's a good topic.
you know
AI.
when we're talking watches, it's part of civilization. You
Yeah.
can't help it. We start overboarding into our lives.
Hey, Daniel Cat in
No,
the
no, no,
house.
it's too big. It's too big. What the fuck?
What's that? A strawberry?
Daniel
What is?
Cat in the house.
Hey.
Oh, Papa, I'm so disappointed.
Why?
Daniel Cat, I'm so
You didn't
disappointed.
give Royal Oak.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah?
expected he's gonna bring.
Okay. Is that a strawberry?
Next time.
What did you
No,
do?
it's a sushi.
Oh, a sushi. Okay.
That's sushi. Kimbap.
All right.
Kimbap.
Oh, kimbap. Okay.
Korean sushi, yeah.
Ah, nice.
Kimbap.
Kimbap.
There is
All
no
right.
Korean sushi, just kimbap.
Just gimpa. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
Dang.
So she's jumping up and down. She's doing her yoga.
Yeah.
Oh, roommate, look, I fixed up my room a little bit.
Look at this.
Oh,
Daniel is
Whoop.
living like a king. Careful.
oh,
Here.
nice.
He's got that Victoria. He brought with him the Victorian love seat.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't see it. We
I
see the
inherited-
ceiling.
Yeah.
Lower.
Okay. Lower.
Wow,
There.
Look at that.
really-
And paintings, right? Look at.
Wow, this apartment really clean.
It looks like Oshin's old apartment. We had paintings on the
This
floor.
is a new
and, like,
apartment.
it's a new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
It looks like really brand new. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the first tenant here. I'm not buying right now. I don't want to buy.
Wow, really nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what it's now for now.
Good for you, Daniel. It's
Yeah, I
really
hope
nice.
so. Yeah.
My dream.
And
Yeah.
a
My dream
roommate,
to clean
a
the
friend of
apartment,
mine,
new apartment,
a
brand
friend of
new
mine from the
apartment.
Philippines, who helped with my dad. She's a nurse, also roommate. She helped organize it for me. She's really great.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
helped him out.
She's organized like you, roommate. A friend of mine named Pam. So yeah,
Shout out to Pam.
yeah.
It's sweet. I mean, it's really cool to help you out, like to get you all nicely and settled in
Yeah,
the new.
I
in your
thought
place.
I cleaned up.
See, look at
I'm
that.
Yeah.
GMB. His wife loves kimbap, okay? Kimbap. There is
Okay,
no
kimbap.
fucking
Okay.
Korean sushi.
Okay,
Kimbap.
gimbap. It's hard
Gimbap,
to
okay.
remember.
Look at that. Everybody knows
There's
now
bibimbap. There's
Yeah.
gimbap. There's all this
Yeah,
stuff.
because you just rice. What do you expect? Pop, pop, pop.
Bop. Bop.
Yeah.
That bop.
Oh, roommate, have you destroyed any
Or
watches
is it
lately?
give me the water?
Give me water.
Yeah.
물 주세요.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
smart.
remember. Okay, there you go.
Did you destroy any watches
You're
lately,
so
roommate?
smart.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
He's so smart.
Okay. I remember. That's the only thing that I remember. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't ask me
Yeah.
any other.
Yeah. Give me rice.
Well, it's bop juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
okay,
God.
there you
So
go.
smart.
All right,
He's so
there we go.
smart.
Okay.
When is she going to France?
After tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last. Tomorrow, I have to packing. So
Oh,
actually,
my-
I'm going to be packing today.
How many days?
It's like a week,
week?
I think.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's
it's going to
healthy.
be a long time.
Just Paris, or are you going to hit Lyon, or what?
No, just well, she wants to stop by some. I forgot, like some castle that's
Okay,
up-
basically you're in Paris, but there's an
yeah,
anomaly.
just one
You go
night
somewhere.
outside Paris. Yeah,
Hey, look.
we
you
have to
could
get those tickets later
You could
today
be a
as well.
month in Paris and you haven't seen everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, enjoy. It's 6 days in Paris and off to this castle. Hopefully, Dracula doesn't live in that castle. It's usually Romania, Transylvania.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a safe castle. Yeah. And what, you're leaving? Not leaving tomorrow. Day after tomorrow you're leaving? When are you leaving?
After tomorrow, yeah, Thursday.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. If it's going to be with roommates, it's not just throw things in last minute. Like she wants it organized, so that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time. Just need to pack everything. I don't want to forget anything.
No.
Yeah.
Don't bother
Also,
taking-
I want to not overpack because just bring the necessities. I don't want to
Put your watches in the safe in the bank or something.
She just handed over to my mom. My mom picked it up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna just keep it at her place.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, just for a week.
Yeah, I noticed Panhandler down the street. I'll leave my watches with him before I leave him.
Careful, he might sell them off while you're away.
Yeah.
Well, it's always danger. That's why when I'm back, I'm gonna have to sell like a number of pieces. Just sell a good number of those watches.
Look, what are you going to do, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
They afloat. They're just things at the end of the day. I mean, we like the sense of history and the sense of whatever, but a philosopher made a comment, I can't remember, about things, a yoga philosopher, I can't remember who, that the things that we, like memories of old houses that we used to live in, because I just left the house that had memories, that don't get so caught up in the memory of those places you've been that brought a big history. It's the history that's within you that experienced that thing with the people, the memories of the people. So you don't have to hang on and covet that place. You can move on from it. It's the memories of your experience with people at that place, not the place itself, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So don't worry when you have to part with something that has a great history, your watches.
No, they don't have great
It's
history.
okay.
It's just maybe one or two have great history, but the rest they have no history. They just they were good prize. Well, some of them have fun stories
Yeah.
around them, but
Yeah. Yeah, like when you have to leave me because you may have found out that I backstabbed you, then the memories will be still good.
so it's all good. It's all good. Listen, it is what it is. That's just
I'm-
what people do.
I haven't backstabbed you yet, but I'm just saying.
Haven't yet. Haven't yet. It's all good. Hey.
I don't know how to handle a knife. Don't worry about it, Tim.
There's a number of people that can show you. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. By the way, a couple of days ago, I was talking a little bit about Richard Mille.
Yeah. Since I brought him up, yeah.
Yeah, and exactly, you brought him up, and I was thinking like there might be, and it wasn't even me who brought it up. There was a Instagram post. Somebody was saying that there's a debate that Richard Mille bubble might be coming, about to burst, and we've got some results here. Let's just take a quick look.
Okay, are we talking about the company itself, or are we talking about the buy and sell and the flipping of RM?
Well, I think the company is so closely associated with the buying and selling and flipping that it's like it's almost like if in my opinion, like if brand were start to go below retail, if their watches started selling below retail, I don't think the brand could exist. Like its entire demand, a lot of people are buying it because the watches are
future of the buying and the selling.
Yeah, it's the selling point.
It's like you said, like Bitcoin, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Information.
What's up, roommate?
Today dinner.
Today's
item.
whoa.
This is the
Mandu.
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 Whoa.
Oh
dumplings.
no, hon!
You
Don't
can
eat pork.
It's good. Really good.
Okay.
I'm sure
Let's
it's good, but
steam.
I'm not having
It's
pork.
healthier.
Yeah, it's easy.
Daniel, how many do you want?
I don't want it. It's got pork in it.
It's easy.
No.
Oh, Daniel doesn't eat
Easy.
pork, roommate.
I'm sure it's
pork.
good.
They have the also beef or seafood. But
They had
you
the
have to-
vegetable one.
But you have to check
Okay.
the ingredient.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Get the
Okay.
vegetable one.
And what's it called
Yeah.
again? What's it called again?
It's easy.
Mandu.
cook.
What do they call it?
Mandu.
Mandu.
Sure.
Mandu.
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 Yeah, mandu.
Mandu.
JMB no.
Yeah.
Mandu
You don't-
cook. He loves
okay.
mandu
Whoa.
cook. That's the mandu soup.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he
The
likes
soup is
mandu.
good.
Okay.
Mandu gook is really good.
Yeah.
Mm.
This one you guys can like Korean market like H Mart. It's just
Yeah.
popular. 비비고
You're gonna make mandu gook?
만두국
Yeah. Or you're just gonna make mandu?
만두
Finish them all.
만두
Okay. Mandu.
만두.
Mandu.
Why you cannot eat the pork? By the way.
Don't.
He's
I won't.
I don't
Okay.
know.
He's Jewish.
What's the problem?
Well, it's kosher. I think.
No,
Right?
no, it's fine. I'm not gonna.
Like you could eat if you had to survive, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
If he was starving and dying
I'll
in
have it
Venezuela,
without the
he'll
pork.
eat.
Muslim cannot eat the pork, and the
Yeah.
Hindu.
Well,
only-
but also he's like healthy. He's trying to stay healthy, and do yoga.
No, hey, look.
So
I
that's
can-
the main reason.
yeah, but
Hold on, Tim.
to
As
eat-
long.
maintaining healthy, you have to eat just
Okay, listen.
variety.
I'll just do it without the pork, and I'll get it. Look,
I don't
let me.
think-
He just doesn't
explain.
like the pork. It's not his favorite meat.
As a
That's
pet.
good.
As a pet, he would
As
do
a pet, maybe a pig pet.
That's cool.
a pig pet. Those are very popular.
Yeah, they are.
They
They
make
take
very
over
good pets.
They take over your place, though. They're like with love, though.
Mm-hmm.
A pet pig takes over and sort of instructs the dog and the cat
Yeah,
about things.
yeah,
One like they're friendly, but they're sort of like a leader
yeah.
yeah, of the group. You know, that's funny about them. But
About the pigs?
Some people have pigs as pets. Yeah.
It is. I think I've seen one in New York, like somebody walking with a pig in Manhattan.
Oh,
very trendy.
Was it wearing sunglasses?
No sunglasses.
Okay. All right. I just wondered.
Yeah. But but I think he was wearing like a handkerchief or something.
Oh golly, yes, like it's an artist, yes.
Very sophisticated.
Andy Warhol's come back as a pig. Yes.
Spunky Hunk, Sturdy Ducky is all set to take over in Sheriff Timmy's and roommate's absence. Timmy, be sure to secure the watertight agreement with Ducky that he will allow your return without exorbitant penalty.
Whoa, I'm not taking over the show.
Oh.
No.
I'm gonna have you running the show from 5.
No,
I'm just joking.
Too much on my plate. Eventually maybe have a show, but I'm not doing that as yet.
Yeah, whenever you're ready there. Whenever you're ready, of course.
This is weird. I'm still not used to it. I'm overlooking like the whole city here. This is fantastic.
Beautiful area.
Yeah. Well, what floor are you on?
I'm on undisclosed floor. I'll tell you on the after show.
No, but can you see the ocean from there, or what? Can you see something? Can you see the ocean from there, or what?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can see the Verrazano Bridge, like really far in the distance.
I don't know that bridge, but I'm.
Oh, it's the bridge between Brooklyn and Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Hey, let's just. You want to look at a few more watches here on this auction?
2 more minutes because my back's bothering me.
Yeah. No. Also, I'm gonna be ending in like. Actually, we could wrap it up here. I'll finish this off tomorrow. There's a lot more watches to go through here.
Do that, but don't finish off that guy that was fighting. Don't finish him off.
No. I don't want to. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what's going on. This Max and Nico is screwed. I think. Like you said, they're gonna have to settle, but I don't know if he's got anything to settle with.
Yeah.
So they're gonna settle him with some. I don't know. The guy is a professional suer, so.
Yeah.
Good luck, though. Good luck to Nico. Whatever happens. I mean, look, he sued Oshin, and now he got sued. It's kind of like.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the show, upvote the live stream, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. The show continues. Peace out, everybody.